we're live. Oh, let me pull up what I was going to pull up as I wait. Excuse me. Excuse me. God, it is cold outside. It is freezing outside. 22 degrees here in the great state of New York. All right. Oh my God. Sorry about the wire sounds. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Let me get to my history here. We'll wait to see if anybody comes in. Hey, Andy. How you doing, Cruz? On the cruise? Dude, Andy, the other day, again, I get a thing that it says you tagged me, but then I go to it and it's nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. YouTube's playing games. Good morning. Good morning. Lena. I almost said Lanka because I saw the K at the end. Good morning. Ice Queen. Hello, Cheyenne. Good morning. Good morning. There is some fuckery afoot. Thanks, Andy Cruz, for joining memberships as per usual. I thought you joined, Andy. Didn't you join under your other account? Make sure you cancel one. Or did you change the name on the account? Because don't double pay me. Make sure you're only here under one account. Oh, okay. This is a new account. Andy Cruz 5150. That's fucking amazing. What is going on though? Who's like striking you? Come on, Andy Cruz don't do nobody wrong. Let's be honest. Who's Andy Cruz messing with here? Yes, you caught alive. It is freezing outside. Excuse me, I'm a little congested, but what if no one in my same account, but I keep getting mask flagged and striked by Oh, hey Mercedes girl, good morning. Dude, that sucks. Tell that fucking person to stop. What the fuck? What in the actual fuck? All right, I'm gonna open something up here, but what a fucking wild day yesterday was. At least the first half of the day. I was listening to Alicia yesterday morning, and God, I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. The whole day just took a fucking left turn. I was getting ready because I had somewhere to go. It wasn't really the morning per se. I should say it was probably like the afternoon hours, right? And I'm listening to her while I'm getting ready. And I was like, what in the actual... You know what, though? When I think back on all the years I've been on YouTube, right? It's always been crazy. Things get crazy this time of year, right around Christmas. And I'm like, I think people ramp up the drama, this time of year. I think people are emotional this time of year, whether it's, there's a whole host of reasons, right? Whether you're missing people that you love. I don't know. The holidays are just stressful. Even if you don't have anything wrong in your life, it's stressful, trying to get everybody gifts, trying to, plan what you're going to make for dinner and whatever. I guess it's just a stressful time of year. And I don't know why people fucking start going crazy. And I'm like, you know what? When I think back, that's just always how it's been, right? Since I can remember, I feel like that's always how it's been. So yesterday we're in Alicia's chat, and this is where shit just went left. Laura goes, not Laura. Alicia says something about Capone in her chat. She's just basically saying, and I agree with her on that. Capone's got to chill out a little bit. I've seen him, and I talked about this in my live. Hey, good morning, Beefers. Good morning. Good morning, Cheyenne CK. I just saw you come in, Lab. Girl, same, Lab. Girl, 100%. That was very strange, the way that this all went down. Okay, so I'm going to... it's 18, Tyra. Yeah, girl, it's 22 here. At least that's what my car said. It felt really cold. All right, so... Alicia, I'm going to give you guys the rundown. I know most of you guys are probably in there, but there might be a few of you guys who aren't in there, right? So Alicia's basically just saying that, like, Capone, stop, like, starting shit. Like, he's kind of doing the same thing that he did for Laura, only he's doing it for Dawn Marie, Like, he's coming in. He did it in my chat the other day. Some of you guys were in here. Holy shit, 11 degrees there, Mandy. And he came in and he was like, like just being passive aggressive towards other people in chat. So I said something the other day. Alicia said something like, yo, just don't start in my chat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have issues, I feel like you're not going about whatever your issue is with Jules, Zero Filter Jules, and Lab, he's got an issue. Like, take it up with them somewhere else. Like, don't do it in my chat. And like the way I see him kind of doing it in comment sections too. And I'm like, you're just, whatever your issue is, you're not going about it the right way. You're kind of acting the same way that you acted when you were friends with Laura, where you're kind of just being like ultra aggressive towards people. And like, again, I don't know all the backstory about what happened with these people. Like, I don't know all that, but just keep it out of my chat. So Alicia basically says the same thing, right, in her chat yesterday. And then all of a sudden, Dawn Marie comes in. Now, I've known Dawn Marie for years. I mean, I've known her. I don't like, I haven't had like a personal, relationship with her, but I've known her on here for years. And I've never known her to be the way she was acting yesterday, to the point where I had to click on her fucking channel to make sure that it was actually her, because I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Because she doxed Alicia, which, like, yes, many of us know Alicia's name, but like, I don't know. All right, a lot of people know my name. That doesn't mean I want people typing my fucking full name in the chat. Yeah, B Fergs is an MM lover. I'm like, well, I hope so, because we're fucking good friends with each other. So I hope she, I feel the same way about her. Yeah, fucking weird thing. And she starts bugging out in the chat. And then this is where shit gets really weird, right? This other account comes in, Alicia's chat. Right after she comes in, I'm not even going to say the name. I'm just going to say this troll account. Okay, comes in the chat and it starts talking shit to Dawn, and they're going back and forth. And I'm like, this is so weird. How did this account know she was going to come in here? Because they literally came in like 2 seconds after she left a comment. And I'm like, I'm so confused. So they're like talking shit back and forth to each other. And then she was in there for like a while until finally she says that account is doxing somebody. And I'm like, who is being doxed, So the account eventually gets blocked, right? And then they keep coming back on other accounts. They keep, there's new accounts. But I look at the account and I'm like, I don't know this name. Like, I don't know who is this? I look at the picture. There was a picture on it. And I'm like, I don't know this name. I don't know this person. Well, I come to find out later. Hey, good morning, Crazy Gemini. Good morning. I come to find out later, right? Yeah, I feel you, B Fergs. I feel you. I come to find out later that the account was a dox of Capone. Now, let me just say this. I always was under the impression that Capone's first name was Mark, and that was not the first name on this account. I always thought that was his first name. They used to call him that in Laura's Discord, so I just always thought his first name was Mark. So like, it didn't even register in my head that, you know what I'm saying, that this name would have been his name or anybody's name, because it was a man's name. That's why I was confused, because I'm like, well, who could it be? It's not Capone, because Capone's name is Mark, from what I understand. That's all I knew about him through all these years, I think, was that his name was Mark, and that I know I don't think he still lives there now, but I think he lived somewhere either in New York or New Jersey at some point in time. It's the only two things that personal I've known about the guy, So I'm looking at the name and I'm like, I don't know who is this? Like, cause like, there's not many men in this community. So I'm like, who is it a dox of? I'm trying to think. Well, we find out Tracy goes live, and that's where everything his name is Mark. No, it's not. Apparently it's not his name. I didn't know that. I always thought his name was Mark. Always. Unless I don't know, unless I was wrong and I had the wrong name in my head, but I could have sworn I remember people calling him Mark. And I have to say, the picture on the account, I'm looking at it and I'm like, this looks like a very young, like, person. Like, it doesn't look like somebody who would be hanging out in this community. I was very confused. Anyway, next thing you know, fucking Tracy, he did dox himself when he went on a live. I heard that, but I thought his name was Mark, dude. That's what I always thought his name was. It isn't Mark, apparently. Well, then Tracy goes live and she fucking starts. Tracy, girl, just shut the fuck up, dude. I'm like, does this lady listen to her fucking self ever? Like, really? I mean, every fucking thing she was saying, it's like, Tracy, you're doing the exact fucking thing that you're complaining about. And holy shit, I think Tracy and Burgundy should get together because they they have the same. They focus on the exact same fucking things about people. Like, for instance, weird things too, right? They're both very bothered that Alicia is running a marathon. And I'm like thinking, like, who fucking cares? Like, I don't know. I wouldn't even, that's not even something that I would pick on somebody. I'd be like, oh, all right, you're running a marathon. Great. Like, they're like, oh, they're both like very focused on that. They're like, oh, she's running a marathon. Like, I'm like, okay, so are you jealous that somebody's running a fucking marathon? Like, I don't know. Since I've known Alicia, she's been running for I don't know how many fucking years. She's always been a runner from like what I can remember. So I'm like, is this not marathons? I think this is the first time she's doing a marathon, but like that's usually what happens when people run. They build their endurance up and then they join marathons. My brother-in-law runs. I have friends that run and do marathons, several friends, and that's usually how it is. They start running, just like by themselves for a while, and then finally after they start building their endurance up, they're like, you know what, I might do a marathon now that I feel, I've built up the endurance to do so. But I'm like, I can never do a marathon. I'm like, God bless you. I ran track and I hate long distance running. So that would never be my thing. I was always a sprinter. So I was not a fucking long distance person. I hated long distance. I don't know how people do long distance running. I run fast and I run, well, not anymore. Fucking barely run. My knees are shot. But I run fast and short. But I was never a fucking. Oh, you have been running marathons? I never even knew that, Alicia. But I'm just saying, like, you've been running ever since I can remember. You've been running for years now. Years that I talked to. I don't think people realize this. Like, I talked to her when Alicia disappears for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. I still talk to her, right? We still talk almost every day to each other. So like every time I'm talking to her, she's like, "Oh, I gotta go running." So like I know her as a runner for years now. I've known her as a runner for years. So to me, it's not weird because like when you guys don't see her and you guys aren't talking to her, I still talk to her and still know what she's doing with her life. So when she comes back and everybody starts making these like weird assumptions about her, I'm like, well, you sound like an idiot because like I talk to her off this app and I talk to her even when she's not here. When she leaves, I still am friends with her, so we still talk to each other. So I'm like, okay, dude. I'm like, whatever. I don't know. I just think it's a weird thing to focus on that. Like two people that are so hyper focused on Alicia are very hyper focused on the same exact things about her life. Maybe it's a coincidence, but I don't know. Tracy, I mean, Burgundy does talk a lot like Tracy with the dummy. If you ever like write, see Tracy write, she always writes dummy, and Burgundy writes that. So I'm just saying they're very much alike in the things that they focus on with people. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Um, but yeah, I mean, shit, I wish I could run a marathon. My knees, well, I couldn't even run to my mailbox right now. My knees are killing me from all the years I did running and gymnastics. That I mean, I wasn't really in gymnastics, but I did gymnastics, I could say. Like I was always doing some kind of gymnastics in my front lawn when I was a kid. And up until like I was a teenager, I would just like be like hanging out with my friends, and I'd start doing like back walkovers, front walkovers, or fucking cartwheels, or go do like a handspring because I had ADD. So I was just always moving and bouncing around. I was like Tigger when I was a kid. But anyway, my knees are shot. Like I can't even walk up the stairs without being in pain. So, you're lying about being a chef. See how stupid that sounds. Grow the fuck up. Who said that? Who's Moon Boots chef? I miss that person. Was that like a troll that came in here? Anyway, so stupid. This is so fucking stupid, dude. So anyway, yeah, I wish I looked like a gymnast still. I don't. I look like a gymnast who fucking gave up on life. That's what I look like now. Mm. But I gained 150 pounds, so I'm a fat ass. Um, anyway, so yeah, so then Tracy's live and she's just like, I'm like, Tracy, dude, you really need to start like getting some self fucking awareness over here. I love when Tracy does this too. She'll do all this shit talking. She's like, I don't understand these people. And I'm like, Tracy, nobody is forcing you. She's going on and on about how me and fucking Alicia you're Laura's biggest fans. You're keeping Laura relevant. And I'm like, I don't care though, dude. Am I really keeping Laura that relevant, Tracy? Because she has like 30 people in her chat. Like, how relevant? I'm not even fucking relevant. How? I'm not even fucking relevant, right? So how is it that I'm keeping another person relevant? How is that even fucking possible? Like, wouldn't I have to be relevant to keep somebody else relevant? I'm like, I don't even care. Laura has 30 people in her fucking chats, Tracy. Go look at her views. Do you really think I'm doing her a favor, keeping her relevant? She has to babysit. She has to have all these other jobs, dude, to fucking make ends meet. Do you really think I'm having that much of an effect on her fucking YouTube career? Like, come on, dude. Stop it. So stupid. Oh, all right. Sorry, Moon Boot Chef. I didn't know what was happening here. Yes, and that is a silly thing that I said. I'm like, I mean, oh, hey, Limey Squirrel. I'm like, Tracy, come on. Nobody's forcing you to watch me and Alicia. Like, if you don't like the fact that we're talking about Laura, there's about, I don't know, how many fucking million channels out there, Tracy, you could be watching, right? Yeah, she wants everybody to call you out. She wants everybody to be fake outraged alongside her. So yeah, so we're Laura's biggest fangirls. I'm like, Tracy, you've been saying this shit for years, and guess what? It hasn't stopped me. It does sound a lot like she's like, I don't like Laura, but it sounds a lot like you're making excuses for her and you're standing up for her. You're more mad about Alicia calling the cops on Corey than Laura calling CPS on my family and making up a completely false fucking story. Like, I've always said this. I wouldn't personally have called the cops on Corey. Corey's been harassing me for fucking years. She tags me all the time. She just the other day, Corey woke up for some reason at 5 a.m, her time, right? I wake up early, I look at my phone, I see Corey tag me, and it's some bullshit about Shanann Watts. And I'm like, Corey, why the fuck are you waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning thinking about Shanann Watts and me? Like, I don't know. It's fucking weird, but whatever. She's crazy, dude. Like, the girl's fucking crazy. But like, I personally call? No, but I also wasn't in Alicia's position dealing with fucking cancer and all this other shit. So I can't really say how I would feel in her position when you're already going through something. At the same time, though, she didn't make a story up. She didn't lie. And she admitted it right away. She didn't like lie about it. Laura, on the other hand, fucking, lied for 3 years about it. Like, you can't even compare the two fucking situations. Laura lied about it for 3 years. She made up a disgusting story that involved not just me, but my family, And I'm like, so here's Tracy sticking up for Corey, who doxes people's children, who she hates Alicia that much that she's willing to ignore all the things that Corey's done here. All the doxing of people, all the fucking nasty shit she's done here to people, right? She's willing to fucking ignore that because for whatever reason, she hates Alicia that much. It just doesn't even make sense. Then the other day, she goes into this whole thing, which I love when Tracy does this. She's like, after sitting there for about an hour and a half talking shit, right? Her live always ends like the same way, dude. She's like, go out there and help somebody for the holidays. I'm like, Tracy, stop with your fake, philanthropy here, whatever the fuck, like nobody believes you. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Like, nobody fucking believes you, bitch. Like, nobody believes that you're fucking acting, your act that you're putting on right now, go do something, take food to the homeless, like, shut the fuck up, dude. Nobody believes you're doing any of that shit. You don't even have a fucking car to do it. Like, oh my God. She's so full of shit. But when I sat back yesterday and I looked at the whole situation, I'm like, dude, this seems like it was like a huge setup. Like the way Dawn Marie came into chat, because then she's in Tracy's as a mod, And I'm like, did she just come in here to start some shit so that Tracy had a reason to go live about Alicia, so that Tracy didn't look like they're all in a Discord together. So I don't think Dawn Marie's a sex worker. I'm highly disappointed in Dawn Marie. Like, I always, I never had a fucking issue with her, but I'm like, dude, that was really fucking weird. Really fucking weird. How you come in, Tracy passes out cigarettes to the homeless. I mean, it's clear that, like, she came in like a wrecking ball. And what kills me about her? I've never seen her act like that before. I know she's like in the drama though, but now what? You're gonna go sit in Duty Ron's chat and be all innocent, after you're doxing people. And I don't give a fuck that we all know Alicia's name. Guess what? We all know Tracy's name too. So should I put Tracy's name in my fucking chat? How would Tracy feel? Tracy's name was on her fucking PayPal account. So should I put her name in there? That Dawn Marie account is using the same pic the Capone docs. Oh, then block it. I don't want him being doxed in here. Come on, dude. Oh, wait. Are you saying... All right, never mind. I don't know what that whole shit was about. But it wasn't cool. The way she came in. Who is Dawn Marie? She's suddenly all up in my feed. So she used to be a mod for Laura. She's a mod for Duty Ron for years, and she, she left Laura like many other people did. And now I don't know. She has her own Discord apparently, which I'm like, if you're not like a drama bitch, why do you have your own Discord? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're definitely knee deep in drama, but she came in yesterday like a crazy person, and we're all like telling her, like, dude, like, you're misunderstanding the situation here. That's not what happened. Nobody was attacking Capone. We were just saying, like, please stop coming in our chats and antagonizing people, basically, right? And I've seen him doing it in comment sections, and I like Capone, dude. That's the thing. I like Capone. I always liked Capone, even when he didn't like me. I mean, I thought he was an asshole at some point, obviously, but like, I always appreciated his fucking loyalty that he had to Laura. If you go back on my old lives, you could hear me saying it, dude, because I did appreciate that. He was such a loyal friend to Laura. I think sometimes, though, he just gets blinded by his, loyalty to people. And he misses a lot. He fails to see things, and I feel like maybe the same thing is kind of happening right now, just not with Laura, with Dawn Marie. I don't know why she came in like that. It was very strange. It was weird. I've never seen her act like that. And I was just like, why are you doing this, girl? Like, what is the purpose of this? But then, it was just weird how that all happened. And all of a sudden, Tracy fires up alive, just in time for Tracy to fire up alive and just repeat herself over and over. Are we going to forget all the things Alicia did and Leanna did? Like, what did I do? She's like, I warned Capone not to be friends with Leanna. And I'm like, what did I do to Capone exactly? What did I do exactly? I didn't do anything to him. I just told him, please stop fighting with people in my chat. If that's doing something to him, well, then I don't know. I don't know what to say. There was no reason for Dawn Marie to come in there and defend Capone. Nothing bad was said about him. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. It was fucking crazy. And she did the same thing. Dawn Marie, I can't stand when people do this shit. They act like, oh, it's Christmas time. How dare you're on the internet talking shit about people? Like, she was like, oh, I'm in Saks, Fifth Avenue. Nobody fucking cares, dude. Nobody cares. I'm sure you're in Saks off Fifth, but that's beside the point. But like, nobody fucking cares that it's Christmas time, dude. Where have you been? You've been in this community long enough to know. Tracy was trying to pull the same thing, yesterday. She's like, I don't understand. It's Christmas time. And I'm like, you're live talking shit about somebody during Christmas time. Tracy, did you forget that? Did you miss something here? Am I missing something here? Like, what's going on? You are also live talking shit about people during Christmas time. I just want to laugh and have fun in chats. I go in and I have no issues other than their anger because they won't move on from us quietly. Some of us quietly leaving. We aren't doing what they're doing in chats. And see, that's exactly it. Because I don't see you guys. Every time I've seen it, I've seen Capone come in and say something passive aggressive towards one of you guys. every time. And I've like, no matter what, like I'll be in another comment section under like another video somewhere and I'll see him doing it. So I'm like, okay, you know, like this is, I don't see you guys ever in initiating contact or engaging. I see usually it's him and then you guys are like, okay, we're out of here. So, and it's been going on for a while and I was quiet about it, you know, because I was like, I don't, you know, it doesn't involve me. But then when it happened in my chat the other day, I finally said something, you know, because I'm like, please don't bring this bullshit in my chat. And I hope you know it wasn't at you, Lab, or you know, Zero Filter Jules. It wasn't, my words were not directed at you guys. It was more directed at him because he's the one I see, you know, coming in. And I'm like, you guys heard me the other day. I want you guys, I wish you guys could all get along at this point. I don't know. I don't know what happened. And it's, you know, too far gone, I guess, at this point. But like, then just go your separate ways. You know, I don't know what happened between everybody though. So I wasn't there. I don't, you know, I don't know all the details. Mm. But anyway, Tracy, I mean, you really need to fucking go back and listen to your fucking live and listen to what you're fucking saying, dude, because you sound like the world's biggest fucking hypocrite I've ever heard in my life. Really. I mean, really. You know, you're like, it's the holidays. I don't understand these people. Don't they have family to shop for? And I'm like, yeah, Tracy, you know what? We could take like an hour or 2 or 3 out of our days and fucking, you know, talk some shit, right? And then go back to like doing what we do in our regular days, you know? It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, Tracy is a fucking buffoon. You guys, all right, let's move on from her. She's not even fucking. I don't typically listen to her, so like when I'm hearing her yesterday, I was just like, holy shit, dude. She is a fucking hypocrite. Yeah, I gotta play you guys the funniest clip I think I've ever heard in my life. Hold on a second. I gotta play it off my phone though.
Maybe you should clean them out a little. Johnson? Again, I don't eat on my lives.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna rewind this.
And by the way, Johnson, the reason why.
Hold on. I'm gonna rewind it to the beginning.
In case, you know, you got fat in your ears, maybe you should clean them out a little.
In case you have fat in your ears. So Laura, all she could do to Joneson is just insult Joneson because she's, you know, a little heavy. Like, whatever. Who fucking cares? That's her only insult that she has, though. So she's like, maybe you have fat in your ears. I'm like, what? Like, that doesn't even make sense, but all right. Hold on.
Joneson, again, I don't eat on my lives. I may take a sip of something. And by the way, Joneson, the reason why I get cotton mouth is because when I had breast cancer and I had to go through chemo and it kind of fucked my teeth a little, when your teeth are crooked or you have issues with your teeth, your mouth will get cotton mouth, Joneson. Hopefully you'll never know anything about having to go through fucking cancer or chemo, but if you ever do or know someone, they can tell you what I'm saying is correct. That's why I get cotton mouth, asshole. It's not because I have some throat problems or I have issues like fucking Britney or I have throat something. No, it's because I went through chemotherapy and it fucks with your teeth. And when shit fucks with your teeth, it then fucks with your mouth. In case, you know, you got...
Okay, Laura, first of all, my teeth are fucked. We all know this, right? They're crooked. My fucking teeth shifted in the last like couple of years of my life. I do not get cotton mouth from that. So your teeth moving have nothing to do with cotton mouth. The only time I get cotton mouth in my life is when I smoke weed, which I haven't done in years, but I'm just saying, like, that's the only thing that gives me cotton mouth. Your cotton mouth has been around. Well, while it's true that while you're going through your fucking cancer treatment, while you're going through it, it will give you cotton mouth. It dries you out. So like I remember when my dad was going through it and my grandfather, we used to have to give them like these ice pop things and whatever to keep their mouths moisturized. It's also because they couldn't move, but that whatever. It's a whole different story. But a year and a half later, your cancer treatment is not going to be still giving you cotton mouth, Laura. Here's the other problem. You've had cotton mouth and people have been talking about it since long before you were ever diagnosed with cancer. Part of the problem, I think, is that you have the gain up on your microphone so high that it's like you're doing ASMR every time you're fucking live, and we could hear every noise your mouth is making, and it is so disgusting. It is fucking gross. It is gross. It is fucking gross. But you know what gives you cotton mouth, Laura? The Adderall that you take. The fucking Adderall that you take is what gives you cotton mouth, dude. One of the first fucking signs of fucking I'm sorry, one of the worst, first side effects of Adderall. Here, I'm gonna look it up right now. Adderall side effects is fucking cotton mouth. It doesn't say, it says dry mouth, but she's like, are you fucking kidding me that it's your girl? Adderall can cause range of side effects from common mild issues like dry mouth and insomnia to serious risks such as heart problems, seizures, and mental health issues. I think Laura's experienced some of those mental health issues, but yeah, girl. Yeah, it's like her mic is in her esophagus. Like, girl, your cotton mouth has been there since before, long before you got diagnosed with cancer. So who are you kidding? Who the fuck are you kidding with that shit? She's like, yeah, my teeth shifted and it's this and it's that. No, 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 it's none of those things. You did 3 rounds of chemo, and how come Alicia doesn't have cotton mouth? How come Alicia's mouth isn't fucking sticky and dry when she goes live? Get the fuck out of here. I know Laura will blame everything that goes wrong in Laura's life is because of her cancer. Also, your teeth are not moving because of the 3 treatments you did, Laura, for your breast cancer, dude. That is not happening. Your teeth were moving prior to that. That tends to happen in older people, and especially women after menopause, because or during menopause, because you lose your bone. Your bone starts actually shrinking, and that'll cause your teeth to shift because your jaw, your bone. I know my bone density went down. That's what happens, Laura. You lose muscle mass and you lose bone density as you go through menopause and age as a woman. And guess what holds your teeth into place? Your jawbone. So it's going to start shifting. Things are going to start shifting as your bones start shrinking. Has nothing to do with chemo. Now, if you were on chemo for a very long period of time and you took a very high dosage of it, of a strong chemo, that could definitely fuck your teeth up. But Laura took 3 rounds of chemo, and she's acting like it destroyed everything in her body. I'm like, girl, stop. Just stop. Fucking lies that this woman tells. It's fucking unbelievable. Really fucking unbelievable. Like, what? She's sitting there sanding. She literally fucking left her live running yesterday so that she could sand this fucking stupid table that she's making. And what the fuck is wrong with this woman? What is wrong with her? Yeah, this is why nobody boner density. Yeah, she probably has that. All right, so hold on. We're gonna go to this. Thank God people give me timestamps because I cannot listen to Laura's whole fucking live streams. Somebody gave me a live stream, a timestamp from her. She's been trying to pretend that she's back in the true crime genre again lately. I can't take this community anymore. I'm like, Laura, stop, dude. Stop. Oh my God. I'm wondering if calcium will help. It could. I now have to get cleaning every 4 months due to getting older. Dude, getting old sucks, especially for women, because once you stop producing the estrogen, it fucks your whole body up, dude. But Laura doesn't know any of that type of shit. I had invasive cancer. I have massive doses of chemo, including Red Devil. I hate this misinformation being spread around in this app. It's crazy. Girl, me too, because I'm like, Laura, what you're saying is just not true, girl. Not true. Your teeth are not shifting from 3 rounds of chemo, Your teeth, and we all know that she was complaining about her teeth shifting before she, had cancer or got diagnosed. That's why we all know it's a lie. And I'm not saying that, chemo can't affect you in those ways. It's just that it didn't affect her in those ways, like she's saying. That's not why those things are, she doesn't have cotton mouth from chemo. 3 years later, 2 years later, whatever it is, you're not suffering the effects of it 2 years later, Laura. You're not. Sorry. You're not suffering from dry mouth. It's because you take Adderall, and that is one of the most common side effects of Adderall, dude. And you've had it for long before you fucking started doing the chemo treatment, dude. So shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? So yes, every time Laura gets caught in some fuck shit, she said some really disgusting shit about that girl Brittany yesterday. I'm like, Laura, what is with your fucking anger against this girl? Yeah, she's had consistent cotton mouths for years. For years. For years. Right. She said she had a rotten tooth, and then all of a sudden, after she got chemo, she's like, it's because of my chemo. And I'm like, no, you were complaining about it and saying you didn't have money to go to the dentist long before the fucking chemo, Laura. So stop. How many is Laura convinced that polar bears live in a desert? Girl, that's a great question. Oh, I don't know if you're a girl or boy, Limey. Sorry. Squirrel. I don't know. Adderall causes bone loss too. Does it really? I didn't know that. But yeah, like you're taking a medication, it's gonna have some side effects, you know? I mean, literally, her microphone too, I think also doesn't help the situation because you could literally hear, like when she takes like a drink, you could hear it going down her entire throat. She has to turn the gain down. Oh, you're a dude. Sorry, that's why I was just like, wait a second. I don't know if Limey is a girl. Sorry, Limey. Sorry, dude. I gotta remember that you're a dude. All right, so I'm gonna start here. She's trying to do this whole pretend I'm a now Laura is a fucking true crime creator because oh, I love looking at her fucking windows that she has open. Paid for extra usage, but still, I don't know. How large is the context something? How to get support? How large is the context when I don't know what that means. I love looking up the shit that Laura has fucking open on her. Tom McDonald canceled. Oh my god, dude. How to get support something. How large is the context something window? Paid for extra usage. Oh, Laura's trying to get some money back, it looks like. She overpaid for something and she's like, fuck. Fuck. Her teeth are also moving because she wore the Invisalign and stopped wearing it. That's a big thing, excuse me. You have to wear your retainer or something to keep your teeth. That's why I would never waste money on braces at this point in my life because, like, your teeth are just going to shift anyway, after um, menopause and having fucking bone loss and all this other shit. And I'm not wearing a fucking shit for the rest of my life, dude. I never wore my retainer when I had braces when I was younger. I was like, fuck that. Once I got metal out of my mouth, I was like, I am never going through that again. I hated it. Hated every second of having braces. All right. Why is this not playing? Why can't I hear her? What's going on here? Hold on a second. All right. Why don't I hear her? Oh, it's muted. That's why. All right.
I don't know if this is going to come out right, so just bear with me.
Did I go to?
Kind of read between the lines.
Oh, all right. Here we go. This is her big speech here.
There was no felony histories.
Oh, all right. I got to go back a little bit. I think it was like 50 something. Hold on. Laura, I don't know what the fuck. Dude, her memory is. It is just completely different. I love how she blames cancer, thinks it will stop people. Yeah, she thinks it's going to stop everybody from talking about it if she says, it was my cancer. Everybody will be like, oh my God, don't mention her cottonmouth again, guys. It's from her cancer treatment from 3 years ago.
Owned it and I moved on from it. The fact that people like you and Wendy V and.
All right, hold on. I think I got to go back a little further.
So I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't belong in this community anymore.
I'm not ashamed to say it. She always does this. It's the cycle of Laura. It's her cyclic behavior. She goes through like she causes a bunch of fuck shit, right? In the community. And then it always reverts back to, this, oh, I'm going to just do true crime. I'm not a true crime channel. I'm a case discussion channel, guys. All right? Don't get it mixed up. When, like, I'm like, what's the difference, right? Like, what is the seriously, what's the fucking difference between a true crime channel and a case discussion channel? I don't know. I don't know the difference, and I don't know why she sees such a difference in it. But then, she causes a bunch of fuck shit, says a bunch of stupid shit, right? She's been going after Britney nonstop. People are calling her out for it because they're like, oh, Laura, you fucking, when we talk about you, we're all obsessed stalkers, but you've been talking about Britney for like a year straight now, okay? And every day, every time you go live, which is literally way more than any of us go live. And what are you now? Are you an obsessed stalker too? So then she does this backtrack thing, right? Where she's like, oh, I'm going to go back. I'm leaving the community. My hands are done. I don't belong here anymore. I'm going to just do true crime live. She gets about 20 people in her chat. And Laura can't handle that. Laura can't handle 20 people in her chat. Like me personally, I love that because I feel like I could actually talk to everybody. But she fucking hates that shit. She can't deal with that. She needs like 100. Like Laura feels like she's not like a real person if she doesn't have more than 100 people in her chat. Me, I don't fucking care. I'll still go live. So yeah, so she's like, she does this like cycle all the time. She does this cycle about, she's gonna leave now, but we all know that's not gonna happen, right? We all know this isn't gonna happen. She left like 1,000 times.
Just
in 2025 alone, Laura left the community about 1,000 times.
I just don't.
I just don't.
And I felt this way for a while. There's a lot of people that think, oh, this is what I was saying earlier. There's a lot of people that think, oh, well, I heard Ash274 say something like, oh,
shout out to Ash.
Well, she wants to be like Clue or something. If you remember Ash, I think I was the original asshole around here.
Like, why are you proud of that? You're like, I'm the original asshole around here. Like, why are you bragging about this?
Or at least one of them.
Oh my God.
I trust me, I don't want to be like anybody. I started the shit. I was waiting.
Laura cornered the market on being an asshole on YouTube, She started it.
Worse than
and she's proud of this. She's like totally proud of it.
Was. Actually, I think she's worse than I was. But I was pretty bad. And I owned it and I moved on from it. The fact that people like you and Wendy V and all these idiots that are in the comment section of Shady, who honestly, Shady is shady because Shady fucking lies. And I've proven that multiple times. And she lies again. And then she's like, oh, this caught my attention. All right. So a drunk caught your attention, Shady? Again, I pity you. You look up to Britney, and a drunk from Australia is who you look up to. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't look up to anybody on this fucking app, dude. I think she does or has in the past, and she's gonna get into this. But like, there's nobody in this app that I look up to that I'm like, oh my God, I want to be that person so bad. Like the people I looked up to in my life were like real life people, like my mom, some of my aunts, that I looked up to because I felt like they were good mothers and that's how I want to raise my child. And that's the kind of mother I want to be. Those are the type of people I looked up to. I don't look up to like random stranger YouTubers. Like, I don't know. She's like, oh, I looked up to these people. I'm like, Lord, do you not have any real life role models like your mother or your grandmother? Like I look at my grandmother and I'm like, I cannot, I'll tell you right now, I can never be my mom. Like my mom was amazing. I'll never be as great as her ever. They'll never be. I can't do it. It's just impossible. I think about it all the time in my head. I'm like, I don't know how she did what she did because I will never live up to that. Like I cannot live up to what my mom, who she was as a person. I just can't. I don't know. I just can't do it. She was amazing. And I'm like, they just don't make people like that. And I'm definitely not one of those people like myself because my mom was just really, she was amazing. But I'm like, who looks up to other fucking YouTubers, dude? It's so weird.
Like, it's shit like.
Wendy V just put out our video of Laura eating many times on camera. Ooh, did she? Should we watch it? No, you know what? I'll let her get the views for it. I don't want to fuck with her views. Thank you. I'm definitely Diane, by the way, I swear to God, I think we should. I was thinking of this the other night. Diane made a community post, and I was like, you know what, dude? Those of us who are left here in this community should just find a way to fucking just get along with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we've all had our differences and shit in the past, but like, really, a lot of it was just stupid shit talking, you know, for the most part. I feel like we should, Diane had mentioned something about doing a live, reunion with her and what do you call it? Wendy and Randy. And I'm like, yo, that would be fucking cool. Like it would. It would be fucking cool. You think I should play it? I don't want to take her views away. I don't know. Could somebody ask her if she minds if I play it? I don't want to like fuck her views up on it or anything. Although I don't think she's like monetized. I feel bad. Like I don't want to do that. I always feel like if somebody puts out a video like while I'm live, um, but I was like, there's like not many of us left in this little neck of the woods. We should all just like, get along, whatever. Put the past behind us and get along. Tracy unfortunately doesn't seem like she wants to be one of those people and get along with everybody, and that's sad. But like that's how I forgot to say that. I think that's part of why she was so angry yesterday was that she saw people that she likes going into Alicia's chat and supporting Alicia. And I'm like, Tracy, like, just put the fucking past behind you. Like, none of us did anything that was so horrible that we can't just like get past it. She's just like, she can't get past certain things with me and with Alicia. She cannot get past it, cannot get past these things. And I've said it on here, not just as recently as like I think like a month or two ago. I'm like, if Tracy came in here and acted like a normal human, I would be totally like fine. I wouldn't, I don't know, I don't hold things like that against people. Laura, different story, dude. She fucked with my family, but like Tracy never fucking did anything to me like that. She talked shit about me. Like I've never cared on here about shit talk, dude. Like I'm like, we all talk shit about each other. Who cares? It's a drama community. But anyway, all right. I'll think about playing Wendy's video. I really don't want to fucking take her views though. Let's let it get some views and then I'll check it out. I saw the notification on my phone.
Nobody here.
I never unsubscribed to Wendy V, as crazy as it is, because a lot of people, I like unsubscribe them, but I don't know. I never unsubscribed from her channel since I subscribed to it back in the day.
That's even worthy of looking up to. And I think that's a problem. I do.
But Laura, why do we have to look up to other YouTubers? What are you talking about? You sure she won't care? All right, hold on. All right. She does put together some good videos, and I don't know how the fuck she does it. Like, I don't know how she finds all the clips that she finds. Like, I think it was her or somebody put together the video of me saying Laura. I should put together a video of Tracy saying, Alicia, Leanna. Alicia, Leanna. I just think the way she says my name is so funny. Leanna. It sounds like she's like really struggling. And I'm like, Tracy, it's just Leanna. Like, you don't have to like emphasize the A that much. Leanna. She's like, Leanna. Like, it sounds like she's really struggling. All right, Wendy V. She was very upset, though, that there was people she liked. Tracy definitely has some control issues. Like, when everybody knows, like, I had, my issues with Wendy V or whoever. My friends went in her chat. I was not mad at them, dude. Like, I'm like, whatever. Like, it's a fucking chat, dude. I don't know. I don't get mad about that kind of shit. Maybe like years ago, I would have felt like offended. But like nowadays, I'm just like, I don't fucking care about this shit, dude. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's not that important to me. Eat it, Laura. Challenge accepted. Oh my God. All right. Hold on. Let me switch tabs. Thank you, Wendy V, for making this. I feel bad playing it right now. Oh, am I going to get sick? Hold on. My misophonia is going to go into, I think that's how you say it, into overdrive right now.
And Joneson said, I hear Laura eat on a live. Prove it, Joneson. Show me lives where I've eat on a fucking live. I'll wait. We'll be waiting a long fucking time. We'll be waiting a long fucking time. I'm eating, it's called Moose Munch, premium popcorn.
Yeah, look at Voice's face right there. Watch her face when Laura says that. Oh wait, maybe I need to make this bigger. Hold on, I'm gonna take myself out here. All right, watch watch her face right there. Ready?
It's called Moose Munch, premium popcorn. It's got chocolate.
She's like, fuck, this bitch is about to eat.
And nuts and caramel, and it's good as mofo. How you guys hear me if it's on mute? You hear my stomach? My stomach's going crazy. Sorry, I'm eating a bobo tea. I got bobos. Gotta love
Bobos? Isn't it boba? Bobos? Ew. Oh, those things fucking gross me out. That's disgusting. My son actually had that last night. We went to Friendly's and I'm like, I don't know, that reminds me of what was that drink in the 90s? Orbits? And it ugh, it felt like boogers going down your throat. Ugh.
Me and Justin were fighting for so long that I kind of haven't watched them in a long time. But sorry, I'm eating egg drop soup. But find anything? Are there any new leads? I don't know. Why haven't they called? I don't know. So yeah, when you see me cover, I'm eating goldfish.
Oh my god.
And can you guys hear that I'm eating a lollipop?
Oh
if you
my
are, let me
god.
know. I mean, if you can't hear, let me know. But I am hooked on these caramel apple lollipops from Kroger's.
Oh my god,
they're awesome.
dude.
They're perfect for a toothache.
I appreciate
Who said that? Who said they're perfect for a toothache? That's so true.
listening to this. And
oh my god, this guy is such an asshole. This motherfucker right here, this profiling evil guy. I don't like this guy. I'm sorry. I just had to put that out there. He's horrible. He's absolutely fucking horrible. We'll talk about him another time.
I'm eating peanuts, so that's why you hear my stomach.
I'm eating peanuts.
I'm eating a Sour Patch Kid now. I'm going to bed. 2:30 in the morning.
Oh my god, there's the mouth noises. Oh my god. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. Now what are you gonna say, Laura? Dude, every time she eats all the time on her lives. Not as much as Molly Golightly, okay? But oh really? MFW is on TikTok. Oh my god. Is she alright? Last time I saw like a clip of her on Wendy V, she didn't look too good. Anyway, yeah, I remember this life. Dude, ever since she got that new microphone, you could hear every fucking noise her mouth makes. Everything.
Almost. And I'm eating a piece of garlic bread. And it's yummy.
She's breathing so loud. Fucking right there, Darth Vader.
Jody Sue, that's exactly who I thought of September. Sorry, I'm eating pretzels. I am like, my stomach is going a mile a minute.
Oh my God,
all right, dude. I just got to throw this out there.
I'm eating.
I heard this. Sorry, I'm eating peanuts. I heard this earlier, so you just have to buy one. And they burn even. Let me tell you, I did some wax melts. Hold on, I'm chewing on a boba.
Oh my God, again?
I did some wax melts with some other wax that I had. Stoned, as soon as I finished chewing on my peanut, I was going to ask the exact same thing. Who the fuck is Sally?
Oh my God, dude, she was constantly eating boiled peanuts, which sounds absolutely disgusting. I never even heard of them until recently. I've never heard of those until like they, you know, I don't know, until Laura started talking about them. I don't know if that's like a Southern thing or I don't know, maybe they make them here. I don't know. I never heard of them. But I think she did.
Benny has video of Molly getting tired. I got you leftovers from the chop house and I'm about to eat some.
Oh my God. You hear that right there? That ruckus? Every time I was on the phone with her, I wanted to kill her because her fucking, oh my God, her fucking, she was just so noisy. I don't know if it was like the headphones she used to have, but like they picked up every noise around her. And I always felt like I was listening to like, I was sitting in like one of those sound booths where they're doing like, sound effects for like the fucking Roadrunner cartoon. Cause like you just hear like boom, bang, bing, bing, bong, boom, bang the whole time. Like I sound like fucking, what's his name? Bing, bang, boom, boom, wop, whatever his name is. Kendrick Lamar. That's what it sounds like though. She's just like, dude, it's just like so much noise all the time. I always used to be like, Laura, what the fuck are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Cause like what? I just never met somebody that made that much noise on the phone. I mean, you heard like every little fucking noise being made. I was like, what are you doing?
Were you shocked? Yes, I was. I didn't bump into her. She came and found us.
What happened, Ash? Why do you have to buy all new Christmas decorations?
I have a kid.
By the way, Diane, I've been down in your, neck of the woods, I'll say, so many times. And it's so funny because every time I'm down there, I always think of you. Because, for hockey, we always travel to that, your general area. I don't know exactly where you are, but I kind of know where you're close to. And every time we're down there, I always think of you.
Missing. It's a bit different.
Oh my God, you can hear the mouth noises.
Oh, she absolutely did. No, I asked them.
Oh! Dude, where did she find this one? This one was in the vault. What's on her hand? Oh, this is when she was at her chunkiest. You could see her hands look fat.
Aw, that was so sweet. Yo, I'm biting this bad boy. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Think of it in Africa.
I'm petty all the time.
Oh, gross, dude. Oh my God, dude. I hate when people eat. I remember I had eaten, I think it was an ice pop on here, and B Fergs was like, dude, and I don't think I've ever eaten on here again. That's why every time you guys probably hear me at the end of my lives, I'm like, all right, I gotta go eat something because I'm like starving. Because I refuse to eat while I'm live. I won't eat. That's fucking gross. Okay, let's go back to this. That's disgusting. I don't know how the fuck Wendy V finds all those things. That's pretty amazing.
Someone who's been around a long time.
Wait, what happened to Ash's Christmas decorations? I'm very concerned about this. Okay, did she like lose them? Did something happen? Because like it's making me very sad. I hate to hear that people's Christmas shit got ruined or something. Don't tell me. Don't tell me because I'll be so sad. By the way, Laura hasn't put up her Christmas tree yet. I learned that today. I had to put her fucking live on like 3 times speed. I didn't listen to this one. Somebody gave me the timestamp for this, but I was listening to the one where she was in her garage sanding a little bit. It was so slow. I had to put it on like 2 times speed. It was still too slow, but and also she's redoing her website, guys. Don't worry. Her son, who fucking is going to school apparently full time at like the best university in the world. And then who, does like an internship from what I understand. He's now going to be redoing her website from scratch, apparently. And I'm like thinking, she's like, I'm not buying a template anymore. And oh my God, it's so much better. And I'm thinking like, I don't know what I'm trying to think, right? As somebody who has a website, what the, benefit of that would be. First of all, that's going to be very difficult because it's going to require a tremendous amount of programming knowledge to make a website from the ground up because you're going to have to do like the checkout thing and figure that all out. I don't believe it personally. I don't think her son's building her website. And there's reasons why, because Laura said she hired marketing people. We know that's not true. She hired fucking web designers. We know that's not true. She hired a photographer. Remember when she said that? Oh, I would need new decorations if I get a Grinch tree. Oh, okay. All right. I can't have a Grinch tree. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right. All right. That makes me feel better, Ash. I was like having this like thing in my head that you lost, like something happened and all your like Christmas decorations got ruined, like a flood or something. All right. That makes me feel better. Because I was like, I'll send you Christmas decorations. Like, there's no way you can't not have Christmas decorations. Anyway, yeah, I just don't believe it. I'm like, Laura, you're not building an entirely fucking new website from scratch. That would the amount of knowledge that would require for programming. And I thought her son was going to school for engineering, like electrical engineering, from what I remember. So I'm like, that's completely different than programming. And I don't know how the fuck you're going to build a website from the ground up. Okay. Which means that you have to have all these like plugins for all I wouldn't be able to do it. That's for sure. Like the checkout and all that stuff. I don't know how you would even do that. I don't even know. I can't even imagine. That's got to be incredibly difficult. So I don't believe it. What I think is she's doing is she's probably spending another like $500 on a template, and she's just going to do that. Her son is not building her a new website. There's no part of me that believes that, because I don't think people realize how much it entails to build a website from completely nothing, to sit there and start typing in all this stuff. And you have to have all this knowledge of programming and how to make the checkout work and how to make all the different, rollovers for the pictures, and how to do, what do you call it? All the selection, all the drop down menus for selections of colors and shit like that. Bullshit, Laura. I call bullshit. Your son's not doing that. Give me a fucking break. And there's no point. There's no need to do that anymore, because the Shopify gives you great templates. There's great free templates, but you could also buy them, which to me, like if you have a really small business like she has, there's no point of investing that much money in an expensive template. To me, when I shop, I want to go on a website and be able to find what I'm looking for easily. That's it. I don't need all the graphics. In fact, I hate when you go on websites and there's like tons of like shit on the page, graphics, and it's too busy. I like a simple, clean website. But she's a fucking liar. Her son's not building her a fucking a website. Get out of here, Laura. Shut up.
There used to be people that to look up to, in a sense, or people you thought you could look up to. That's gone. There's nobody here to look up to. It's just a money grift all around. I think some of the men in this community could look up to Cletus a little and kind of adapt his very nonchalant, mellow man personality instead of being a bunch of fucking pussies like most of the men in this community are. No offense, Keith.
Oh my God, dude.
Talking creators. And when I hear people like, oh, have you checked out this one? She's a fucking psycho stalker. Yeah, okay. But that's,
oh my God, I could hear her cotton mouth right now. It's so bad.
And that was the one thing that I've been trying to say and didn't know how to put into words, that there's nobody to look up to anymore. Everybody's worse than the next. So
there's nobody to look up to.
I've outgrown it.
Wait, did I skip past the part where she was talking about looking up to people? Hold on a second. I might have.
And I think I've literally made that pretty clear. And I know a lot of people feel the same way I do. I mean, I'm still here. I still have subs from all over. And I'm obviously still going to give my opinion at times. But to be roped into this, new community and people.
Dude, you were not roped into it. You willingly thrust yourself into the middle of the fucking new community, Laura.
Think that I'm like trying to
fuck.
Get there? No, sorry.
I think I missed.
Like I said, there's nobody here.
Hold on.
To care about. And that doesn't mean you can't like a creator or listen to a creator. Do not mistake me.
That's what I don't understand. Why is she intent on having someone to look up to in a drama community? That's why I'm like, who? Like, I understand if you look up, like, all right, I want to have a DIY channel or something, so I'm gonna look up to this creator. How do they do it? But I don't know. I still wouldn't really consider it like looking up to them. I would just be like, okay, I like the way you do things, you know? I don't know. It's weird.
But there's so much shady fuck all stuff that goes on every day. And it's like looking at it, it's so blatantly obvious, but yet subs don't see it. Friendships die every day.
Laura, it's always been like that, dude. Where have you been, girl?
And I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. Red,
Yeah, I think so too, Zero Jules. I really want to see that.
you've been around a long time. Keith, you've been around a long time. When I say a long time, I'm talking years. You agree with me?
No.
Like, I hate to use them as examples.
Oh, all right. This is the part. Diane, you're mentioned in this part, so you like this.
Because they're not the greatest examples for obvious reasons, and you're going to know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to throw Molly and Diane out there, okay? Both had their own issues. I'm talking pre St. Jude scandal. Pre them, okay? Pre the scandal. Pre Molly fucking losing her mind. But here were two women.
When did she lose her mind exactly, though?
That truly
The dating series would have been amazing.
lived a good life. They truly lived. Now, you didn't have to look up to Molly for her fucking psycho head.
What?
But a lot of people looked up to her for...
Who the fuck here looked up to Molly Golightly? I need to know. Seriously.
Her lifestyle.
I think Laura did. I think Laura's speaking for herself here. Because listen to what she says. It's very strange.
She does live a good lifestyle.
I'm still living a good life, asshole. Yeah, I know. Just because, you know, you're not on YouTube anymore, it must mean your life is in shambles, right?
She has a wonderful husband who kisses her ass, which is mind-blowing.
Laura, I think you should watch some of her more recent content that she put up because she put up a video of her recently. Somebody put it in Discord. It was fucking hilarious. She's in the car. She went to go get surgery on her toenails. I don't even know if I would call it surgery. She had like ingrown toenails, so they had to cut out the ingrown toenails. And of course, she's acting like it's the worst thing that's ever happened in her life. So she's recording herself on the way home. And she's talking to Walter, and the guy is so disengaged from her. It's like not even funny. Like I almost kind of feel bad for her because he's so disengaged in the conversation. And then he like literally gets out of the car. Like he couldn't have gotten out of that car fast enough. She was like clearly on something. She said she took like a bunch of, I don't know, Xanax and muscle relaxers. And like she's just babbling in the car. None of it makes sense. And she's talking to him. And you could tell he wants no part of the conversation. Like zero. It was like really embarrassing. I'm like, I can't believe she posted this. Like it's embarrassing. And then he literally like ran out of the car. Like while she's still talking, I couldn't get out of that car fast enough, you know? And I'm like, where did Laura ever see that he kisses her ass, dude? I miss that. But like, who wants that? I don't want my husband to be a pussy who kisses my ass. That's the last thing I want in a man. Ugh, gross. My husband being like a little bitch boy that I could boss around. Hey, Novemberine, you made it. No, thank you. That's gross. No, he didn't even help her out of the car after she like just had surgery on her feet. He just fucking ran. I was like, maybe he had diarrhea. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes that happens. You're out. You got to take a shit. He just wanted to get home. He had explosive diarrhea and he just ran out of the car and he couldn't talk. You know, that's possible. But it seems like that's a lot of their interactions go like that.
Oh, she raised a good son. A lot of people don't have that.
Who doesn't have that, Laura? Listen to what she says. Hold on. Ready?
kisses her ass, which is mind-blowing. But, you know, she raised a good son. A lot of people don't have that.
First of all, how do you know what people have and don't have? Again, I think this is Laura telling on herself here because she doesn't have that. She doesn't have a man in her ass, that helps her out. So she's like, a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't want that, Laura. I personally don't like a wimpy looking man who can't do anything around the house. Like, that's not attractive to me, like, at all.
There was no... I don't know if this is going to come out right, so just bear with me. And kind of read between the lines. There was no felony histories. There was no...
Except for the stolen mascara, right?
Pedo histories.
Pedo histories? Who the fuck has that? Who on this platform has that?
There was just nothing in her past other than getting arrested for some bullshit in whatchamacallit, wherever in New Orleans, where she, said, don't sue my son, take my son.
Don't sue my son, take my son. Which one is it? Oh my God, dude.
Other than that, a lot of people looked at Molly as they wanted to obtain what she had. Not through YouTube. I mean in everyday life.
I don't think so, Laura. I think that's you who looked at her like that. Like, what does she have, honestly, that the rest of us don't have? Okay, so she has some designer shit. Like, there's a lot of people that don't even care about that shit. Nobody care. I don't, personally. I don't care to have fucking whatever the fuck. Excuse me, hold on. Sorry, something just got stuck in my throat. I personally, like, don't care to fucking obtain any of the shit that she has. I have a house. Yeah, it's not the biggest house in the world, but whatever. I don't know what Laura looks up to her for that reason, and I don't think a lot of people do, I guess, is what I'm saying. Laura wants that because money is everything to Laura. You know what I'm saying?
And you saw that.
But personally, I don't want her life to me. I'm not saying like her life is bad or anything, but like, I don't know. To me, I find it odd that she's always traveling without her husband. Cause I'm like, I don't know, like, I would be depressed if I was by myself. Like, I want my family with me when I travel. Like, I wouldn't want to travel alone all the time and not share those experiences with my family. Like, their lifestyle is very different than the average person, which is probably why she got chosen for like Life Swap, because like it's very bizarre, their household in the dynamic there. So I don't know, Laura. I don't know who is looking at that and wanting that as their lifestyle. It's very fucking weird. Yeah, I'm not interested in Tom Ford. I didn't even know who Tom Ford was until Molly Go Lately. I never even heard of that brand because I don't pay attention to that shit. I'm not. Diane, I don't know if you were listening recently, but that's funny you say that because back in the day, I think while you and I were kind of going at it, you had mentioned you were doing a Coach giveaway. This is something I have to personally apologize for because I kind of ragged on you a little bit. I'm like, nobody carries Coach purses. At the time, it was out. But you know what? I got to give you credit on that one. I'm going to say Coach all the way. I mean, every bag I own right now and that I carry is Coach. I love their stuff. They do make great stuff. You're right. You're right, Diane. I was wrong and you were fucking right. So, I was dead wrong on that one. I do love Coach. It's a great brand. It really is. Their bags are just, they're, what I like about them the most, I think, is that their bags are just timeless. Except I'm not into like their logo bags, but I'm not like a logo person because I feel like, what the fuck do you wear that with? Like when you have those logo bags, I just never know what I'd pair that with, but I love their bags because they're just very simple looking and they're elegant and you could carry them for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have too much like, embellishments on them as far as like buckles. Like, you know, you look at Michael Kors bags in the store sometimes and you're like, oh, you know, that's cute, but like it's going to be out of style in like another, you know, year or two. It's just going to be one of those bags that you shove in the back of your closet. It's not a bag that you could, you know, carry forever. And it's so funny. I've been watching this lady that does these like Coach bag restorations now, and I want to do them so bad. But she goes and she buys the old Coach purses at like, you know, their stores and stuff, and she restores them and they look brand new because you can't tell that it's a 1990 Coach, you know, whatever bag. I don't know the names, but you can't tell. And she cleans them up, restores them, you know, and puts like new stitching, whatever she has to do, and they look beautiful. They look absolutely beautiful, and they look like a modern bag. So I definitely want to find some. I actually found one. It was funny. I went to the local thrift store and I was going to invest in one to resell it, to fix it up and resell it. And all of a sudden, I said, all right, I saw it there. It was a little pricey. You know, my thrift store kind of caught on to the resale value of things. So I go walk around the store. I come back. It was gone. I mean, people are going nuts for those things right now. But no, I don't want a BB pink furry bag from Burlington. I don't even think that was from Burlington Social Feed. I think that was from like Claire's, Laura's bag. Yeah, no. You carry a Merce, Andy? Like one of those like fanny pouches kind of ones?
Same.
I was all about the fanny pouches, dude. When they like just made a return. I have a Coach fanny pouch. I just got myself a nice, well, last birthday I got a nice little Coach bag. But Coach fabric bags are dated, but the leather bag, yeah, they're leather bags. That's what I'm saying. Like the fabric ones I don't like, but they're leather bags. Like they're just so timeless. You could never ever go wrong with a Coach bag, ever. I carry cheap bags. I carry bags that I got for free off of Amazon. I don't give a fuck. I'm not like snobby with my bags, but I will say, like, if I'm getting a nice bag, I'm going to buy Coach. That's going to be my first go-to because their bags are just plain. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they're the type of bags that you could buy. I still have my bags, my Coach bags from the early 2000s that people gave to me as gifts. And you know what? I can't find one. There's one that I'm missing that I need to find because I feel like it would kind of look stylish now, but I love them. They're amazing. And they're still in like great condition. Oh, the Brooklyn bag. Yes, I know. That one's so nice.
Diane. People that may not have liked Molly looked up to Diane. They felt like Diane was older. They felt like she had her shit together. She didn't have any serious scandals in the past.
See, I'll agree in the sense that people probably looked up to Diane. I don't think people looked up to Molly Golightly. And I'm not saying that just because I don't care for Molly Golightly. I just don't think her behavior, like you're using two totally different people. You know what I'm saying? Diane definitely was somebody more that I feel like people could have like looked up to in that sense. But Molly Golightly, I don't think anybody looked up to her, Laura. Nobody wanted to be her. Nobody.
She, other than, you know, pepperoni pizza or pepper on a pizza, a lot of people looked up to Diane because she represented what a lot of people in this community wanted to be. She except when she was really, really mad, she never cursed. She wasn't like, fuck.
She's like, she never cursed. Only when she got mad, Diane could throw down a few F-bombs, dude.
Fuck
She
you
could.
and fuck this. And she tried to make the community better. But a lot of people really looked up to her. And a lot of people really looked up to Molly.
Nobody looked up to Molly Golightly. I don't know who she thinks looked up to her. Like, who here is like, you know, I want a bunch of botched plastic surgery. Like, nobody. Literally nobody.
So
it's like, Laura, speak for yourself, girl.
Just taking those two that I know personally had a lot of people look up to them. We don't have that anymore. There's
Lab, that's what I carry. Well, I had a lovely friend send me a little Louis Vuitton coin purse, and that's my like wallet. That's what I use. And I was funny because I had it for years. They gave it to me years ago. I don't want to like bust the person out. I don't want to embarrass them. But I had this thing for years and I was scared to use it because I was like, I don't own like things this nice, like name brand things. It's just not like me. I don't own those types of things. But I always had like a cheap one. And then finally I was like, why am I not using this thing? Like it's supposed to be durable, right? So I'm like, I finally started using it and I absolutely love it.
Nobody here, creator wise, that's making
I know nobody comes here and expects people to look up to them. Like it's so weird that she's even saying this.
bank.
Yeah, I don't remember anybody looking up to Laura looks up to anybody that's making money. That's it. That's all she cares about.
That or making numbers, forget money, just numbers that are people that people should look up to, or people that have lifestyles that they should look up to. That whole thing is gone. And that
Why can't you just like people? Like why is it that you have to look up to them?
that sucks. And I think that's the main thing this community lost. And
Okay.
I don't know if it'll ever get it back, but I don't really give a fuck to stick around and find out.
Laura, you're not going anywhere, dude.
But I think that's the biggest difference between now and then.
Yeah, I like real leather too. You can't go wrong with a real leather bag. Every bag I buy, I try to buy real leather because it's just easier to maintain, right? A leather bag. How do you say I'm totally white trash without saying I'm totally white trash?
And I don't know if
Hello, misnomer.
anyone ever was able to
I don't
hone it
know.
down like that, but yeah, that's the problem.
Hone it down. What? What is she saying? I don't know what she's saying. I gotta speed her up. She's so slow.
And sadly, I just don't see it changing. All I see now are a bunch of ignorant fucking morons.
I don't know. I come to YouTube for entertainment purposes, right? Like to be entertained, or sometimes I come here to learn things. You know, like I'm like, oh, how do I, fix the fucking, I don't know, headlight on my car? So I go and look up a video. Like, I don't come here for people to look up to. It's very strange that she's saying this because I'm like, Laura, I think you're kind of alone in this, situation here where you think that like you should be looking up to people on YouTube. I don't think that the majority of people are coming here to look up to people. I think that they just come here, maybe find a chat that they're comfortable in. It's not necessarily always about the creator that they're watching, but more about the atmosphere, that they like when we all used to go in Diane's, right? We just enjoyed it was everything, right? It was Diane, it was the Wendy, it was their chemistry together, but it was also the atmosphere, the chat, the people, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like a cool place to hang out for everybody to laugh and get along and talk some shit. I never came on YouTube looking for somebody to look up to. Like, that's so fucking weird that she's even saying this shit. I don't know.
But with the exception of
she views friendships as transactional. Yes, she wants to look up to somebody, take their numbers while the other person provides those numbers for her. Yeah, it's really bizarre. I've never heard somebody like say that, dude. Like it's very fucking weird.
Of like a few. And again, you don't have to like Clue. You don't have to like Cletus. I happen to like Cletus. I do. I can't help it.
She's really got a thing for this Cletus guy. I don't know what he looks like. Hey, polka dot Susan. Bring back ladies' night. That's what we're saying.
Out of everybody in this community, I kind of like listening. I wish Cletus would go live more.
Oh my god!
But that's a personal thing.
I think she's got a thing.
It definitely isn't what it once was. It used to be fun, exactly. Now it's not fun anymore. Now,
can somebody please tell me when Laura ever fucking had fun? Just like one person. Let me know when a time you remember Laura actually having fun and laughing and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell me one time. Because I don't remember.
Now it's money, money, money.
Cletus has a long, scraggly beard, may have some teeth now, and looks like a farmer. Ooh.
Money, lawsuit.
Not the hot kind. Is there a hot kind of farmer? I don't know.
More money, more money, more money. And it sucks. But I do.
Oh, I think I might have seen a picture of him.
Do you think Betty had the right idea and Dolly had the right idea?
Just when she said she would drag queen me.
Fucking ignore it. But it turns out they're scammers too. And People want liars around here. They want people to lie to them. They don't want.
And this is another weird thing. I don't know anybody on this app that I've ever talked to, and I've talked to a lot of people that are like, Leanna, I'm looking for somebody to lie to me. Do you have any recommendations? I want to be lied to. I really want to be lied to. So could you please, point me in the right direction of where I could find somebody that'll just lie to me all the time? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Laura? Nobody wants to be lied to. What does this mean?
The truth. They just want people to lie. And a lot of people join some of these channels
What?
just because they feel like they fit in. And it's sad to me that unless you're paying them, they're not even reading your fucking comments.
Oh my God,
Nobody
dude.
seems to have a problem with that.
Oh
Nobody
my
seems to
God.
care. If
Laura, when you have like 600 people in your chat, it's very hard to read every comment. At that point in time, I don't blame people for just reading like super chats that stick out to them. You cannot read every comment when you're live. It's impossible.
you sit there and talk and chat and you never get noticed. I see that in QBs all the time.
Again, Laura needs attention so bad. She needs attention so bad that she's like, I don't like that you don't get noticed in chat. Because she always has to be the fucking center of attention all the time.
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? The community, you see Brittany has 600-700 people watching her every night. The most unentertaining moron I've ever seen. And now she's got a $1,500 cash PayPal. Really, Brittany?
Oh my God, dude.
But as long as you have people, idiots, that hate the other side so much, they're going to stick up for Brittany. Okay, get scammed. Enjoy. Enjoy getting lied to, because that's what you seem to like. So I go back to what I said earlier. I don't like anybody here. I don't give a fuck who unsubs.
I don't like anybody. I don't give a fuck.
I don't like this community. I like my subscribers. I like subscribers that go to other places. Don't get me wrong.
I think it's kind of the other way around, Laura. I think the community doesn't like you. So that's why you're mad. It's not, okay, you don't like them just because you just can't get accepted anywhere in that community. No matter how many angles you take, whether it's kissing somebody's ass, right? You tried with Jones and them, they booted you. You tried with fucking Queen Bee, they booted you. You tried with Brittany, right? No, I'm sorry. We'll go back before even Brittany. You tried with Granny's Watching. That didn't fucking work out good for you. And then you tried Brittany. Brittany was like the last, like, of the Mohicans over there. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back one more time. She tried Sinner, right? She tried going over there and kissing that guy Sinner's ass. That didn't work out for her. So now she's running out of people. So now, oh, get out of here, Lindsay. The Walsh verdict is in. I can't. That was a quick trial, huh? I didn't watch much of the trial. I don't watch it. I just watched the her affair partner testifying. But you know what I'm saying? She went in and she tried to get in with all these people and she ended up fucking it up every time, right? Every fucking time, whether it was Jones in there, those people. Then it was the guy Sinner, Queen Bee, I'm not in that specific order, but I'm just saying Granny's Watching, right? So she pretty much blew it with everybody. The last person was Brittany. That was the last person. And that fucking blew up. So now she's like, oh, she's poo-pooing the whole fucking community. It's the community. It's the subs. They want to be lied to, and that's why they don't want me there, because they just want to be lied to. And I'm not a liar. I'm the most honest person here. So that's why. But it's like, no, Lori, you got rejected by every fucking one of those people that you tried to go in there and befriend every single one of them, and you got rejected by every single one of them. Like, pew, 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 just one by one. And now you're fucking mad.
But
now it's everybody else's fault. It's the whole community is horrible, right? All the people in the community are horrible.
And I enjoy some content.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I think the last one is the clue. I really do. She's been trying to kind of like cozy up to that one. If you guys haven't noticed, she keeps complimenting them, the husband, that's going to blow up. And I can't wait for that one because I heard that lady's like super messy. So yeah, tell me you have a personality disorder without saying you have a personality disorder. Exactly.
Can't stand to see the bullshit. And I said, it's almost like, oh God, please. She is such an asshole. But it
Who?
almost seems like it's just a fight. You know what, Red? That's a good example. Rowena, Rowini, the 65 or 70-year-old grandma,
Where's her chat?
tells Brittany that she's gonna smash her neck or something. She basically said she was gonna kill her. Where's the outrage?
Where's the
Where's everyone
outrage?
freaking out?
Who even heard that though? Guilty? All right, yeah, I figured that. Crazy though. I will say with that case, with the Brian Walsh case, it's crazy because they have no body. I really wish, think of those poor kids. They never got like a proper funeral. Like, where did he put her body, dude? Oh, so sad.
Where's everyone flipping out about it?
I don't know how that guy was not going to be found guilty. It is crazy though because there was no body, but I think all the searches he did and everything was just so incriminating.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nobody says a word. Brittany, how come you're not flipping out that Roro basically said she was gonna fucking murder you?
Wait, why do you think the searches should have never been admitted?
Oh yeah, that's right. That was perfectly okay. Where's the outrage, guys? Shady, where's your videos on it?
Yeah, he searched a ton
Where's the
of
videos
shit.
on it, Shady? I don't see you talking about it. I don't even see Brittany talking about it.
Where's the videos?
Why not, Shady? Oh, that's right. Because you're...
Oh, they didn't have warrants. Oh, Proctor, that's right. Proctor was involved in that shit. Oh, so shady, dude. So shady. Yeah, that's... Eesh.
scared of Queen Bee or something?
Dude, I'll tell you right now, that's the one place I would not want to fucking go through the judicial system is in fucking Massachusetts.
Yeah, you must be. Are you afraid that Clue's going to go real life on you or something? It does get old, Keith. You know what's funny, Red? So does
Who's
Queen
Keith?
Bee. As soon as Rowena jumps up there, Queen Bee leaves.
Oh, thank you, Texas girl. Reminds me of that song "Lie to Me." Yeah,
Could
right.
care less. Hey, Janessa, she could care less.
She couldn't care less.
And I've said that every single time Rowena goes on panel, QB leaves. I said the other day in Discord, I said, you want to know something?
I'm not gonna lie, I can't listen. If that lady Rowena comes up on a panel somewhere, I'm like, bye. I mean, she's hard to listen to. That's a hard listen. That's a hard no for me. That's what I was wondering, Remy. Is it Keith Utsi?
So Justice for Alyssa was going on QB's panel. I said, I will bet you someone wants to place a bet with me that 75% of the time that she's up there, QB won't even be paying attention. Sure enough, Alyssa just kept talking and talking and talking. QB wasn't even paying attention. I listened half-assed, literally half-assed while I'm in Walmart shopping. And I knew that their daughter died in 2023. And I was literally half listening.
I don't know what she's
QB
talking
at the
about.
end of it. By the way, when did your daughter die again? Really, Queen Bee? She only said it like 7 fucking times.
Oh my God, Laura. Okay. She's running a panel. She might be distracted by things. Like, Laura's very focused on, like, oh, she doesn't listen. I remember I used to do panels with Laura back in the day, and, like, she would be doing something. I could always tell she was, like, doing something completely different, like typing. You could hear her typing her fucking nails on the big fucking, whatever, on her fucking keyboard. She didn't always pay attention to everything that was being said. Like, come on, Laura, shut up.
But QB was sitting next to her. Couldn't even...
Yeah, misnomer, 100%, really, because that guy is no good.
Didn't even know when she did it. I said, man, I wish someone would have taken that bet with me.
Man, because I could have made money.
Yep, she scoots off.
That's her
How
opening
that woman
with
has
peanut shells.
any fucking support, I have no idea. Not Alyssa. I mean, not Melissa. I mean QB. I have no idea.
How do you have
Clue,
support?
I understand because she's entertaining. Granny, I understand. She's been around a long time. And Granny has her diehard supporters that have not left. And then, she hooked up with Queen Bee and
Oh my
blah,
God.
blah, blah. And It's wild to me.
All right, I want to get to her new plan.
She's literally Britney with panel.
I only listened to like up to there from that timestamp, so I heard that she was going on with her new plan. So
Yeah,
I don't
Don't
know
fall asleep.
where that is.
But she doesn't talk about anything. She doesn't give her opinions about anything.
I don't need to hear about this girl, Brittany. She's so boring, dude. I'm sorry. All right, let's skip.
I can't
ahead.
say anything about Clue and Cletus because I don't know them.
Oh my God.
As far as, and I don't see them scamming, which is a big thing. I haven't caught them in a lie. I think Cletus, maybe Clue would lie if it wasn't for Cletus.
I'm sorry, but if that lady Rowena is fucking talking, I would check out too. Like, I can't even blame anybody who, like, you know, no offense to the lady. She's a hard listen. She's a hard listen. She is. So I don't blame people for checking out while she's talking.
Don't get me wrong. Would I like to be making the money that some of them are making? Fuck yeah, who wouldn't? I could tell you, some of them are making 20 grand a month. They're lying if they're saying like, oh, well, this one makes 5. They're making in excess of 20 grand a month.
Laura, that is absurd. First of all, where are you getting these figures from? I don't know where Laura gets these numbers from, because if you go on Playboard or one of those websites, the numbers are way off, dude. I tried to figure my own out one month, I remember, and I looked at what Playboard said I made, which was a lot more than I actually made. And I'm trying to figure out if it was like after, you know, they took out money from what do you call it? Like YouTube takes their cut, or I don't know. I can't figure out where they get their fucking numbers from. I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense where they get their numbers from. Because I'm like, does that count memberships? Because I know the number that I got, whatever, you know, it was that month, and it was nowhere close. And I couldn't even figure out how they came up with the figure that they had for what I made. So it's totally wrong. So I don't know where she's getting these numbers from, but come on.
Fucking guaranteed. Clue and
they are making close to 10K a month easy, a couple of them. I don't know. I mean, I don't watch these people, but I'm just saying $20,000 a month is a lot, especially when you're not paying taxes on that shit. Oof, good luck.
Cletus probably doing double that because he gets really big super chats too. But the amount of hours they stay on, the length they stay on, trust me when I tell you, they are making in excess of 20 grand a month between memberships and everything. And if you think I'm lying, ask them to prove it. Ask them to show you what their AdSense is.
They're not going to do that, Laura, because that's against AdSense.
You'll see when I'm right.
It's against the terms of service of AdSense to do that. So
I mean, trust me, I know. So would it be nice to make 20 grand a month for the last?
Yeah, the last person you ever want to trust is Laura. Isn't that the truth? She's always counting everyone's money, probably keeping track of the ones who send the big super chat so she could target them like she did with Barbie. Exactly.
Sure, fuck yeah. Am I going to sell my soul to do it? Fuck no. Am I going to kiss ass to people just to make money? Absolutely fucking not. There were times I think I should have, but no.
What? That's such a weird statement. There's times I think I should have. Like, what?
Never sell my soul for $1. Ever.
Laura never sell herself for $1. Weren't you a stripper? You know, not to like down strippers, but like, dude, you're kind of like selling yourself for money. I'm sorry. That's pretty much what strippers do, Laura. But okay.
And
Laura and her fucking, you know, weird work history, right?
She hasn't been in there in a while. But I just see so many fucking scams going on over and over and over. And Wendy V, how come you're not calling out the scams? How come you're only focusing on me? I mean, are you that fucking bored in life, or are you just that drunk?
Laura, I'm going to say it's probably because if you actually listen to Wendy V, she doesn't watch any of these fucking people that you're obsessed with. Brittany, Cletus, fucking Queen Bee, Rowena, none of these people, okay? Nobody watches these people. Some people do, but I'm just saying, like, you're expecting people to call things out. I always bring this up as an example because I remember one time Savage like called me out. She's like, why aren't you calling out Bombshell? And I'm like, because I don't fucking watch her. So like, how am I going to call out somebody when I don't even know what the fuck they're doing because I don't watch them? Like, how would I know what Bombshell said about your kid? And why do you need me to call him out? I thought you had your own fucking mouth. You know, like you need me to fucking call out people for you all of a sudden. I'm not even friends with you. I don't talk to you. Why should I call her out? Laura's always looking for that. She always used to do that. Like, Diane, how come you're not calling out this person? Please tell me. Please tell me. I'll wait. she's like a parrot.
I won't sell my soul. I won't. And that's why when people say,
well, you would, in order to sell your soul, I'm just saying, you probably would need a soul to sell. Like, you don't have a soul, Laura, so you can't sell it.
oh, she did this because she wants wants to make money like they do and blah, blah, blah. No. Again.
Yeah, exactly. People could call you out if they want to. Stop telling people what to do. If you want it called out, then do it yourself. Also, just because he thinks someone is a scammer, don't mean they are. Yeah, exactly. I think.
If I was all about money like these people blame me for, believe me, I'd be kissing their asses. I would go on QB's panel crying about how sorry I am and how I want to be friends with them. And, we were good friends at one point, Granny, and blah, blah. I would never fucking do that. Not for any amount of money.
Because, Laura, probably even if you tried to kiss these people's asses, they probably still wouldn't accept you because you're a CPS caller.
And that's the difference between me and them.
Yeah, that's the only difference, right?
And I don't pretend to be something I'm not. Hey, Robbie, I will never pretend to be something I'm not. I am who I am. Like me or hate me. Not going to change. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people have a problem with that. But I will call out the bullshit. And I'm sorry if people get offended by it. And I'm sorry if people are such followers, they think that everybody fits into their fucking mold. No, I don't. I never belonged in this community, ever. Somehow I got stuck in it.
That never. Wait. She's like, I never belonged to this. At some point in this, I don't know if she said it already, but she's like, I don't fit in this community. I'm like, Laura, you don't fit in. You still have yet to find a community that you fit into. Like, you still, at 54 years old, you still haven't found a place that you actually fit into. But you didn't get stuck here. You put yourself in this community, Laura. Like, hi Scouty. I don't go over in those chats for a reason. Okay. I don't go in those chats, right? You know what's funny? She just said that. Zero Jules, I'm reading your comment. Like, which one is it, Laura? You're like, I never changed, but then you're also trying to convince us that you have changed. So which one is it? But I didn't go into those communities just because it seemed messy. So I kind of just stayed away from that, whole situation. I heard things happening and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get involved in more drama, dude. Like, I don't. I got heavily involved in the drama. You guys all know, right? And a couple of years ago. And let me tell you, dude, it's not fun. Okay. It's not fun when you're like fighting with all these different people and you got all these people writing things about you everywhere. Like, it's not really my idea of fun. I don't like fighting with people. I don't enjoy it. I just don't. Laura put herself in here. She put herself in the community because any one of us could easily involve ourselves in that community and start going in chats and jumping up on people's panels and put ourselves in the middle of that community. But I personally chose not to for a reason because I'm like, it seems very messy. There's a lot of fucking messy shit going on. I don't want to be involved in that. No, thank you. I did my fucking bid of drama on the internet. I'm good. I'm good on the fucking constant fighting with people and shit like that. So she put herself in that community. And now she's like, I don't know how I got here. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm just not a scammer. I'm not a fucking liar. I'm not like these other people.
I'm not a scammer. I'm not a liar. I'm not like these other people. Okay.
People want to fucking, I did what I did years ago, and it is what it is. Get the fuck over it or don't. I don't care. And that's what I keep trying to get people to understand. I don't care. Everyone thinks I care. I don't give a fuck.
I think you do.
I care about my people.
I don't give a fuck. I care about my people. Why, Laura, you don't own these people. You don't. They pay you and you don't own them. They're not your people. They're just people on the internet that watch you. She thinks she like owns people. It's very weird.
I care about people that I respect. And some of those that I respect don't respect me. Do not misunderstand that.
Okay.
But I'm okay.
Hey, Romad.
With that. I can like people that don't like me. It's YouTube. there's people.
She don't have many people nowadays because if you look in her chat, let's see how many views this got. Hold on a second. Oh, 503 views is pretty bad on a live, right? That for somebody with 22,000 subscribers allegedly, right? 25,000 views on a live is pretty bad. I mean 500, sorry, 500 is pretty bad. For Laura even, right? She's usually at least gets over 1,000 views on a live stream. She don't even hit that anymore.
People I like that don't even know
Her last like 3 live streams have been like under way under 1,000 views, so which is bad for her, you know, for somebody who makes a living, quote unquote, right? This is her job. You know, she got fired from her other job for lacking empathy, and then if this is her job, she's still not doing a fucking good job at it. Honestly, like if this is what you consider your job, why aren't you working harder at it and trying to make it actually successful? I don't get it.
I fucking exist. I'm a membership on channels. They don't even know I fucking exist because I'm not even in their live. I'm a Patreon somebody. I've never even gone in there.
Why are you wasting all this money, Laura? She's like, I'm a membership. Somebody who's broke, you have money to spend on all these memberships and Patreons. Like, I don't do that.
Like, I was going to. I can't even cancel it because it's under my old name. So I'm not even sure how to fucking cancel it. But it's only $5 a month. But he doesn't know I exist.
Oh, I'd be fucking pissed about that shit. Paying $5 a month and you can't cancel it? I'd be fucking annoyed with that.
So, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, and exactly, I take accountability. I don't dance.
How could you not cancel a Patreon? Why don't you just email them and tell them? That doesn't make sense.
Around it. You know, people were making a big deal about why I hid my live last night. Because I hurt people in my chat. And they were like, yo, that went too far. Blah, blah, blah. They knew that I didn't mean for her to off herself. But
what exactly did you mean? Oh, by the way, speaking of fucking people that love making excuses for Laura, look at this shit. I feel bad for this guy, honestly. He's like, hold on a second. We're gonna veer away from this for a second. It's the same bullshit anyway. All right. Laura's posts. Hold on a second. I kind of feel bad for this dude. He's making excuses for Laura. And oh my God. Oh God, what are we looking at? What is this? What is this? Why? Hey, Be Real. I think I have pretty nice legs. Thanks for thinking of me, dumbass. Oh, I thought that was a man. I'm not joking. Laura, how dirty is your fucking mirror? What the fuck is going on? Anybody? Is that her pants that are dirty or the mirror? I think I have pretty nice legs. Like, what? Is your fly open? Wait a second. Hold on a second. What are you doing, dude? Oh my God. I think I have pretty nice legs. She's showing off her legs, quote unquote, in a pair of baggy jeans that are dirty, or something's dirty. I don't know if it's her mirror or her fucking jeans that are dirty. And it looks like her fly is open. Oh my God, dude. What is going on here? Oh, there's a full picture. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Yo, dude, Laura definitely hit like the fucking pink, the pink. All right, I'll have to show you guys the full picture. It won't let me open it on here. Laura definitely hit like the jackpot and like went to the thrift store. Oh shit, look, it opened the full picture. Here we go. Oh wow. Yeah. I think I have pretty nice legs. Okay. If you say so. She hit the jackpot at the thrift store on somebody's like old pink from Victoria's Secret stash. Because like every picture I've seen of her as of recent, she's been wearing something from pink from Victoria's Secret. And we know that Laura is not fucking shopping. Oh wait, didn't she want to say that the picture that Alicia showed was not recent? Look at her hair. The hair is exactly the same, right? The fucking hair is exactly the same. She has the hearing aids in. You could see them on her ears. Girl, stop it. That was a recent picture. She's like, I think I have nice legs. Okay. I mean, those jeans don't really do a good job of showcasing that, Laura. They look a little big on you, to be quite honest. And it looks like your fly is open right here. And your mirror is really fucking dirty, dude. There's like finger smudges on it. Ay, ay, ay. Why does she do this? Why? I mean, God bless her. She thinks she looks fantastic. That's great. She's like, I'm in my fucking Sunday's best here. My pink shirt that looks, whatever. And this. And these jeans. They look like men's jeans. I'm just going to be honest. But I don't know who she's even talking to in this post. I don't know. But she definitely hit the jackpot at this. Somebody's like, she must have like bought on Poshmark somebody's like pink stash from like 2003. All right, this guy. This is what I was going to fucking play. I'm sorry. I can't even listen to her. She's so
Boy,
slow.
you lying two-faced.
This guy. I'm sorry. This dude is the biggest simp for her right now. All right, you ready for this?
Cocksuckers.
Oh, be Tim? Okay. Well, see, she does this shit all the time. She puts a picture of the girl Brittany's legs, okay? And then, which is like, Laura, why are you putting that up there? Why? Why is that your fucking... Where'd you even get a picture of her leg? But like, ugh. Oh no, Susie, she's in her house. That's in her house. She didn't leave that in the dressing room. It's in she owns that.
They're at it again. Nancy Spurgeon is a gift to keep on giving. And she provides...
Nancy Spurgeon, it's spongin or something, is a gift that keeps on giving. I ain't siding with Laura, but I'm still siding with Kylie Rodney's mom. AWBJ is getting her karma like Laura has, like they all will eventually, after the stupid people hand over their money. He's like, she's the gift that keeps on giving.
I mean, with another gem.
ZZ, I'm gonna say that's a recent picture. She just posted it an hour ago.
It's from a post from Chronicles of the Shady. And she's saying, oh, how cute. We now have Perplex encouraging someone to take their own life. Interesting. This has my attention. Well, you lying asses have my attention right now.
Okay.
And I'm going to show the proof.
Oh my God, this dude's microphone is extremely fucking loud, dude.
And then I'm going to break it down.
But here's what got me.
He's going to show the proof and he's going to break it down. You ready for this? I almost feel bad even doing this.
The part that really fucking got me. That made...
We're going to speed it up a bit.
Cunt. The only person I've addressed was Shady. Your name has not come out of my mouth since fucking Monday. Shady didn't make the video until like Wednesday. So please fucking tell me, you dumb cunt. Please fucking tell me when I made this about you. You perpetual fucking lying ass victim head. Maybe, just maybe, Brittany, maybe you should use one of those guns that are lined up against the wall.
You guys heard what she said. Maybe you should use one of those guns that are lined up against the wall.
The world might be better off.
And the world might be better off. Okay?
This fucking cunt.
She said maybe you might want to use those guns.
The hearing aid is to hear coins dropping. Oh my God, dude.
One of those guns that hang on shelf, the world will be better off. She didn't say use the guns on yourself, the world will be better off. Just use one.
Dude, come on. I mean, come on. Is this guy seriously? I wanted to play this because I'm like, this is a good insight into the mental gymnastics that the people that follow Laura have to do to try to tell themselves, to try to talk themselves. Because I do genuinely believe that these are good people, good-hearted people that follow her. I always say that. I don't think that anybody that fucking follows her is a bad person. But I think that this is what they mentally have to do to to justify why they're following somebody who's known for doing fucking and saying really shitty things. So he's doing some amazing flips and twists right here. The mental gymnastics are something else. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind it. Yeah, it's Adrian Big. I know.
She said maybe you might want to use those guns. One of those guns that hang on shelf, the world will be better off. She didn't say use the guns on yourself, the world will be better off. Just use one of those guns. So you talking about You talking about the misquote of the century. She didn't say use the guns on yourself. She said use one of those guns and the world might be better off.
I mean, come on, dude. Come on, dude. She didn't need to say use the guns on yourself. It was implied. We all knew what she meant. Okay. She apologized for it, right? And admitted it was wrong and hid her live on her highest tier of memberships, which is sick. Okay. So we all knew what she meant, dude. And for you to be doing these fucking mental gymnastics to try to make it like, oh, that's not what she meant, dude. You need to fucking, I don't know what the fuck you need to do. You need to do something.
That's something similar to you enabling booty clappers.
Booty clappers? Who the fuck is booty clapping over here?
That encourage.
I know, I remember that, Zero Jules. I remember that. You put a video up. It wasn't even you. It was somebody hitting a TV, like an AI thing, or whatever it was, and he like made such a big deal about it, and then he's making excuses for this.
Encouraging her to nod off, paying her money.
And these are the type of people that Laura loves to take advantage of, so.
Paying her money to enable her behavior. You know what I mean? Instead of checking her to perhaps shut down the live stream because she's kept nodding off, y'all egg her on. So as far as what Laura said, y'all bugging as usual. She didn't say use it on yourself. The world will be better off. She said take one of those guns. Take one of those guns. The world will be better off.
And what do you think she meant by that, Adrian? What exactly do you think she meant by that? I know it's CK. I almost like didn't even want to play this because clearly
she didn't say to off herself. So.
Oh look, he just guessed Laura's live. There's 48 people watching.
As usual, you jackasses are misquoting somebody. Y'all go after anybody else that attacks Brittany J. But
how are they misquoting Laura when that's the clip, dude? You just played her own words. You played the clip of her own fucking words. That's not her being misquoted. Those are her exact words. Who's misquoting her?
But y'all seem to like to go after this person. Oh, because he's a CPS caller. Let's check out the comment section. It's CK War.
Yo, CK, shout out.
Hold on, I'm sick of this person.
I'm sick of this person. Like CK's bothering him.
How can she say this? Pure evil.
Oh my god, dude. This is the people that follow Laura right here.
Brittany, do you matter? That's interesting.
No, you are dyslexic, dude. It actually says Brittany, you do matter. Wait, or did I just hear that wrong? I thought he said, do you matter?
Brittany, do you matter?
Yeah, he read it backwards. It says you do matter. She's not asking, do you matter? He said she's making a statement, you do matter.
That's interesting. Wow, no wonder her mom told her to private that shit. Well, it's not private.
It's on her members highest tier, so there's no members in that from what I understand. So yeah.
It's still up. Disgusting. I like those that keep their shit up. That means they stand by what they say. Unlike that people on this.
It's still up, but you have to pay Laura's highest membership tier to watch it. So it's pretty much private, dude. Shut up. That's why she ended the live and started a new one.
That says something controversial.
Yeah, I agree.
Then they take the shit down. Notorious Ash, well, she's notorious, all right, says, I am stunned. Why anything she says shocks me, but it doesn't shock. You mean doesn't shock me, but it does. I guess she sees what
No.
Clue and them get away with and figures she can finally be her true self. Jeez. Then Zero said, disgusting. No, you enablers are disgusting.
We're the enablers. Okay. I don't even watch the girl Brittany.
Oh yeah. Here's the woman with the creepy voice. She said,
wait, Unitonica has a creepy voice? I think she actually has a very pleasant voice, to be quite honest with you. There's absolutely nothing creepy about her voice. I think Unitonica's voice is actually really nice and pleasant to listen to. She has a great voice, honestly, for YouTube. Like, do I know? My voice is horrible for YouTube. I hate my fucking voice, but, I can't really help it. But Unitonica has such, like, a soft, pleasant, like, voice. What are you talking about, dude?
that's Sydney, and I don't understand, and never will, how she still has a chat. She's never apologized, and what the fuck? We've been over this shit. She may not apologize to your liking because she ain't got nothing to apologize to you personally, but we gonna move on. She never apologized and continued to be supported by you black bitch. Fuck you. That are just as sick. I'm black too, so I can say that. That are just as sick, if not sicker, than she is. She's truly a disturbed person. In person, she'd never say these things. Believe you ain't gonna say these things either in person.
Oh my god.
You know, this person, as soon as she makes a video ripping somebody else, the next post she put up is, oh, I got this happened to me. I got that happened to me. I got this happened to me. Pray for me.
What?
This been her pattern.
So you've been watching all her videos. Okay.
Well, let's go into Boston support. It was one day ago she made a community post that said, "Yet all the nasty rude stuff was about Britain. Who cares?"
Just make excuses, dude. This guy.
And I don't need to read anything else about this. Well, let me say it. Tip from Texas. Nobody in the world, especially a woman you never laid eyes on in real life, should ever make you feel mad. Yeah, y'all basically being hypocrites. You never
Yeah, you can't even read, dude.
met this person in real life, but yet you got something to say.
No, dude, you're not seeing the difference, okay? You're telling somebody to, like, take their own life because they talked about you on YouTube. This guy doesn't recognize the pattern here that Laura's reactions to things are constantly so far out of proportion to what, like, happened. He still doesn't get it. He doesn't get that's why people are so outraged by it.
What the fuck? But she never changed. She stayed true to what she is.
All right. Well, at least you admit it, dude. She's trying to convince everybody that she changed.
Authentic. And let's check. Oh, here's Don Marie with a bunch of eyeballs. Enabling another drunk right here.
Wow.
Now let's get the Chronicle of the Shady. She made it about Britney because her whole pathetic community post is talking about Britney. I just looked. This moron can do life for months, accusing her of being of what? Being. Well, Britney's not the only one that's on drugs. Check out this incoherent shit here.
Yeah, Laura's on drugs.
You mean being on drugs? Saying her
All right, dude, she fucked up. You can't even read, dude.
child doesn't have autism, and she's lying about her own child. Saying a SWAT call to her home wasn't because of YouTube. It was XRXR. But a 1 minute clip of her chopping up a microphone makes her go off like that. What a weak coward. Well, if it's true, it's better than seeing somebody not off on camera. I'm just saying. So anyway.
No, to be honest, at least when somebody's nodding off on camera, you know, I don't get like fucking homicidal for Laura's mouth noises. Seriously, send me into another fucking dimension.
That's the video for today. I'm just debunking these idiots once again. You guys have a good one.
Here's the best part. Ready? Somebody writes under this. Well, Laura apologized and says she never should have said it. So she was in the wrong. We all need to stop making excuses for creators just because we like them, which I agree. Laura writes, I apologize because I upset people in my chat and I shouldn't have said it. However, BJ shouldn't have lied about me and then I wouldn't care. But if you were going to lie on me, don't be shocked at my response. Oh my god. Oh my god. Me pointing out flaws in their claim isn't making excuses for anyone. No, dude, that's exactly what the fuck you're doing. Wait a second. By the way, if you guys see that the number of comments up here, I don't know if everybody knows this, so just a little quick reminder here. YouTube's been real glitchy lately, man. I've been writing comments and then they disappear. And then like an hour later, I'll get like a reply to my comment. And I'm like, wait a second, I thought it disappeared. No, Laura never genuinely apologizes. But anyway, if the amount of comments, if you see it says 6 comments and like we just saw there was only like 2, what you do is go up here, sort by on the phone, same thing, go to newest, and that shows all the comments. I don't know why they do that, but that's just how it is. So, all right. Was there another one here? I thought so. I don't like Brittany, but you know what Laura meant. Come on, BJ is a piece of crap as well. He writes, I always listen with the intent to understand. So he's making fun of somebody else for their typo, but here you go. That's why I think it's all fake outrage. Okay, dude. You are not trying to understand because you're sitting here making excuses for Laura once again, for saying something really like we know what Laura meant. We know what she meant when she was saying, to take the gun and make the world a better place. Come on, dude. Like, stop. What do you think? We're all stupid. Everybody knew what she meant. That's why her chat got upset with her. Her mods, I guess, told her to take the live down. I didn't see the live, so I don't know what happened exactly. But
so would it be nice to make?
Yeah, just like a 50-cent smile right there. That fucking duper's delight. Oh, it's so funny. All right.
20 grand a month for the last year? Fuck yeah. Am I going to sell my soul to do it? Fuck no. Am I going to kiss ass to people just to make money? Absolutely fucking not. There were times I think I should have, but no. I'll never sell my soul for $1. Ever.
Oh my God, Laura. Like I said, you need to have a soul to be able to sell it.
And she hasn't been in there in a while.
Just listen to the beginning of that fucking... My friend Lisa, who comes in my chat from time to time, you guys, I'm sure have seen her in here. I've known Lisa, I mean, we go way, way back on YouTube since the Jodi Arias days. She was under the, Perplex CPS, the #1 fan channel, as I like to call it. And she's like, Laura's, that intro on that channel, it's a collection of all like the wild shit Laura said. And it's like, oh my God, dude, like, how do you let this shit come out of your mouth? Like, it just keeps getting longer and longer. Like, she just keeps adding things to the intro and it just keeps getting longer and longer. And the more you hear it, you're like, what is wrong with this fucking person? Like, yes, at the end of the day, they're just words, but like, it's usually very out of proportion to what's being said to Laura. Like, somebody posting a video of her fucking mouth noises, Laura's reaction is always just above and beyond. It's ridiculous.
But I just see so many fucking scams going on over and over and over. And Wendy V, how come you're not calling out the scams?
New arrest in Gilgo Beach. Oh, that's old. All right, never mind.
How come you're only focusing on me? Are you that fucking bored?
It's crazy. There was 2 bodies that were identified in the Long Island serial killer case. I always knew that they weren't connected. Everybody was like trying to connect everybody that was found on Long Island to the Long Island serial killer. And there was this one body, they called it Peaches. They didn't have an identification, and a toddler. It's really weird. You guys, I don't know if you guys know this. So just a little update because I just saw the video there. So there, you guys know the whole story that they found a whole bunch of bodies on Gilgo Beach, basically in this one area on Long Island, which is like a very remote yet like kind of populated during the summer area, but all these bodies, right? So amongst the bodies, there was a toddler, a baby toddler. The mother was found in a bin in Nassau somewhere. So like basically very far away from where most of the other bodies were found, because we all know that the serial killer also dumped bodies out east on Long Island, right? So where the baby's mother was found, Peaches, she was found in this container, like like one of those like tote things that you use to like, store things in. She was found in this park in West Hempstead Lake, which is in like the total opposite direction of where all the other bodies were found. I personally always felt like the case wasn't connected because Peaches was a Black woman and all the other victims were white. And I'm like, it just doesn't make sense that he would change his MO up. Every victim that he had was a white woman who was around the same height, like these small kind of petite white women. And it just didn't fit in his MO. Every single other victim was a white woman, right? So and the baby threw me off too, because I'm like, why would a mother have the baby with them while they're, they were all escorts, all the women were sex workers. So why would the mother have the baby with her while she's escorting? Like, it just didn't make sense to me, because there was other victims that had children, right? So why all of a sudden would this guy, kill this Black woman and the child? Well, it ends up sure enough, that they just made an arrest in the case, and it's the woman's boyfriend, the baby's father. They arrested the baby's father. So how fucking crazy is that? That this guy, this I forget his name, the father, right? Dumped the baby in the same fucking area where a serial killer was using it as a dumping ground for all of his, victims. Like, how fucking crazy is that? So yeah, I always thought there was more than one killer because that the baby and then I think there could be a third. There could be a third killer because the Asian guy, he also doesn't fit the MO. So I think that's the one victim they still haven't identified. But all the other victims, he was responsible for the majority of the bodies down there. But those two never fit for me. The Asian doe and the mother and the baby just never fit. Because I'm like, why would all of a sudden he change his MO? It just doesn't make sense. He's clearly attracted to small white women, and typically that's what you go for, right? Nothing, you know what I'm saying. So it just never fit for me. And I'm like, the baby doesn't make sense either. Why all of a sudden kill a baby? So yeah, so it ends up that the baby is not responsible. I mean, the baby is not connected to the Long Island serial killer, but the baby was found amongst the bodies where the fucking, serial killer put their victims, like very close to them. I'm not talking like in the general area. I'm talking the baby's body was found like very close to where some of the other victims were found. How fucking crazy is that? So yeah, definitely crazy. All right.
In life, or you're just that drunk. I won't sell my soul. I won't. And that's why when people say,
they identified the mother a while back, and she was like she was in the military, and they said she just didn't show up to work one day. She worked in a dentist office, so I'm like, she doesn't fit the MO at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she was a sex worker. So yeah, sure enough, it ends up that's what happened. Crazy.
oh, she did this because she wants to make money like they do and blah, blah, blah. No. Again, if I was all about money like these people blame me for, believe me, I
feel like we heard this part.
Asses.
All right, we heard this part already.
Fuck. I care about my people. I care about people that I respect. And some of those that I respect don't respect me. Do not misunderstand that. But I'm okay with that. I can like people that don't like me. It's YouTube. There's people I like that don't even know I fucking exist. I'm a membership on channels.
Wow, Laura, do you want us to like send you a fucking, accolades? I mean,
they don't even know I fucking exist because I'm not even in their life. I'm a Patreon somebody. I've never even gone.
Oh, we heard this part. Okay.
Hurt people in my chat. And they were like, yo, that went too far. Blah, blah, blah. They knew that I didn't.
She's like, I hurt people in my chat. And they were like, that went too far. Blah, 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 blah. So like, she's not really sorry. Laura's not sorry that she hurt people in her chat. Laura's sorry that she might have potentially hurt her wallet. That's what she's sorry about. It's not the people in her chat. It's the fact that, oh shit, those are the people that pay me. I better not piss them off. All right. So I'm going to listen to them.
Mean for her to off herself.
Because when you say blah, 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 that means you're not sorry.
Some people took it like that. Okay. So I hid the live and I started over.
Wait, what?
But like, yo, that went too far. Blah, blah, blah.
Is she trying to like play this off like she didn't mean for Brittany to off herself?
They knew that I didn't mean for her to off herself.
What'd you mean then?
Some people took it like that. Okay. So I hid the live and I started over.
What exactly did you mean then, Laura? Because like I could only put together in my brain that when you tell somebody, why don't you use those guns, right? You're going off on somebody. You're showing an extreme amount of anger towards them. You're calling them a cunt and this and that and the other thing, right? And then you say, oh, you should use one of those guns that you have leaning up against the wall and make the world a better place. What else did you mean? Please let me know. Hey, beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, beep. I love saying your name. Yeah, never changes. Never changes.
I did that for them. I didn't do it for Brittany. I stand on what I said. Brittany is a fucking asshole. She's a fucking lying, morbidly obese scammer. Plain and simple. And if you don't like me saying that, then go on a diet. I don't know what to tell you.
If you don't like... Laura, we just saw a recent picture of you. Okay, honey? And you're not fat, okay? But you're not like, well, that's skinny either. And who cares how much somebody weighs? Does this make a difference in somebody's personality if they're heavy. I don't know. Why is she like really hates fat people, dude. I'm convinced. I don't care if anybody, one of my closest friends in life, my closest friends weighed like 300 pounds, dude. And I didn't fucking care because guess what? He had the most amazing personality. He was the most generous, kindest, funniest fucking motherfucker I knew. Okay? I didn't care how much he weighed. I didn't care. He was one of my best friends. She's such an asshole, dude. Such an asshole. Like, being overweight does not take away from somebody's credibility. Fucking asshole. And Laura, you're not exactly skinny yourself, honey.
I don't care.
You're not heavy. You lost some weight. You look better, but you are not exactly a fucking, toothpick or anything. Sorry to have come in late. Oh, don't apologize. I didn't mean to derail, but I'm waiting for the pic that exposes her in that particular light, right? Yeah, exactly.
And I lost like 30 subs.
We could be lost. Her shit personality and soul, however, that's for life. Yeah, exactly.
I don't care.
Brittany's, first of all, she's a young girl, okay? To me, I haven't seen her like that, well, not much, but I've seen her. She doesn't look that overweight to me. And like Laura, a lot of people, women struggle with their weight. You should know that. That's why it kind of bothers me. Is I'm like, Laura, you struggle with your weight, clearly, okay? You went to Mexico, and not everybody has the means to do that. I don't know how Laura has the means to do it. She had money to go to Mexico and get surgery. She pays for Ozempic. She's on Ozempic now. I don't think she's on like the name brand or anything, but like still, like a lot of people don't have the means to do that. So to put people down because they're overweight, and a lot of people like my mom, there's many reasons why somebody could be overweight. My mom was on medication. She was on steroids for her whole life. If you're on steroids, you're going to be overweight. It's very hard to keep your weight down when you're on a very high dose of steroids over 25 years. My mom always struggled with her weight, especially when she got sick after she, got her kidney transplant. And I used to feel so bad for her, because I would see her trying and trying and trying to, lose weight, and she wouldn't be able to do it because she's working against this medication that increases your appetite, slows your metabolism, plus, age. And it's really hard for a lot of women to lose weight. And it's just like, I can't, like, she uses that against everybody that they're fat. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares?
Care. You know why? Because YouTube has 300 million people in it. I don't give a fuck by losing 30. Bye-bye. Don't let door hit you in the ass on the way out. The best thing I could do.
So she lost more subscribers. Okay.
And I was hoping for this at one point, that people just stop mentioning me.
Bye-bye.
And that's what I meant in my community post. If I'm so irrelevant, then why is everyone and their mother talking about what I said last night? If I'm just so irrelevant. Because you're too scared to go after someone else?
Oh my God, I guess
Brittany
beat her
shouldn't
up
have
a
fucking
little
lied
more.
on me. Don't fucking lie on me. Don't make up shit.
Lie on me.
So you look like a victim and I look like an asshole. No, I'm not going to fucking do that. I'm not going to, I'm tired of people fucking lying on me. And then Jonesin repeats the same fucking lie. And everyone in Jonesin's chat was like, oh my God, really? Blah, blah, blah.
Oh my gosh, she watches every single one of these people.
And Jonesin, do me a favor. Please produce the lives where I eat on camera. I'll wait for them.
Wendy V did it for her. Thank you, Wendy V.
I'll wait for you to show where I ever fucking eat on camera.
Oh my God,
waiting a long
Laura.
fucking time.
Laura, you're constantly eating on camera, dude. You do. Maybe not like on camera, like where we could see you, but we could hear you chewing and fucking.
It takes a damn strong person around here to say what you just said to admit you like.
Wait, she's your mother's age, Mandy? Your mother's 54? You got a young mommy.
Oh, absolutely. I do. Cletus probably hates my guts. I'm a real life friend, and not that his girlfriend's not, but I'm this, I'm that. Who knows what these fucking people have? I mean, QB lies about me all the time.
The donut in the mug. Oh,
So who
wow.
knows
You got a young mom.
what she's told them. Granny's lied about me.
Yeah, now could you imagine her acting like this and talking like this and treating people like this?
So who knows what she thinks? I don't know about nonsense, but people lie about me all the fucking time. So I don't know if Cletus likes me or not.
Who lies about Laura? Who? Just name one lie that's been told by anybody
But I'm
about
sorry,
you.
I like listening to him. It's YouTube. I don't have to like the person.
Oh my God, dude.
We're not going out for lunch. We're not besties. But I can tell you, if my choice of listening is Clue or Anybody else in this community, I'm going to listen to Clue.
Good for you.
But I just feel like this whole community is fucking rinse and repeat over and over and over.
Oh my God, dude.
And I'm
Then stop watching it. Like, it's pretty simple, right? If you don't like somebody, don't watch them.
guilty of that too. Don't get me wrong. I am guilty of rinse and repeat as well. But where does it go? Like, honestly, where does it go? Is Britney going to change? No. Is anything going to change? No.
Are you going to change? No.
Half these people ever going to take accountability for their own actions? No. Nope, no, and no. So what is the fucking point? It is like a rat spinning your wheels.
It's kind of like what Tracy was saying yesterday. She's like, you're not going to change Laura. You know, you're not going to do this. And I'm like, or you're not going to change the people that watch her's mind. And I'm like, I don't really think that's the point, Tracy. Like, I didn't know that was the goal, was to try to change people's minds. I really don't fucking care. You know, if you want to watch a Laura and support her, that's, you know, sorry to hear that. But that's not why I talk about her. Like, I don't think that people are going to fucking change their minds. You know, I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I know better than anybody that anybody that follows Laura, they need to just figure it out themselves. Like, there's nothing I could say that's going to convince those people to fucking leave her chat. And I don't want people to do that. I'm not, that's not my goal in talking about her. I just talk shit about her because she's a fucking idiot and it's entertaining. I mean, I think I've always said that and maintained that because she's a fucking idiot. She's a clown, dude. And it's fucking entertaining. It's funny.
Over and over and
The
over.
same way people do commentary. Like, that's what I don't get. Tracy, you're sitting over there. You watch this locale community, right? Why are you watching it? Do you think you're going to change the people in that community? You know, you're constantly tagging these people. They don't even know who the fuck you are. Do you think you're going to change those people? Because you're not. I mean, if that's why people talk about people on the internet, that's pretty stupid. But I mean, I'm pretty clear on the fact that I don't think I'm changing anything here. I'm just here for entertainment purposes, dude. I talk shit for fun. You know? I'm not going to fucking change those people. Just like you're not going to change Alicia. You're not going to change fucking Brian St. John. Okay? You're not going to change any of these people. You're not going to change the locale community. Why are you talking about the people? I love when like people like her get so mad that people are talking about other people when it's like, girl, you do the same fucking thing, Tracy. When Tracy fell out with Laura, her whole entire channel became about Laura. Her whole entire channel was about Laura. But now she's sitting there like, oh, you know, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, her and Brian have been going at it since like 2002. I don't even know. It's been a long time. Whenever Brian's son did what he did, which is horrible with the baby, that's when Tracy and him started going at it. So
people lie about. That's what I'm saying, Janessa. I've been saying that for a long time. That's what triggered me last night was Britney fucking lying, and then Joneson took the same fucking lie today. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, is it really, Andy? Panel reunion stirring people up? Ooh, good.
Joneson just repeated the exact same fucking lie that pissed me off about Britney last night. Make it make sense.
Why are you getting so pissed off? Does anybody know what the girl Britney said about her exactly that she got so angry about and reacted like that?
You can't. And that's another thing about this community, which is why I'm done with it.
Go build a trust.
It is. No, Cletus has never badmouthed me, but like, all right, I'll give you an example. When I go to Nashville, I'm going to hook up with UA.
Oh, boy.
And I know UA is friends with them. If she said, hey, I'm bringing Laura, they'd be like, hell no, because of nonsense and because of their buddies. That's what I mean. But that don't bother me. I don't give a fuck.
That's pretty sad, Laura.
But that's what I'm saying. I could not believe Jones did.
Why is Laura going to Nashville anyway?
She's repeating her fucking lie. No proof, no evidence.
All right, I'm going to fast forward. I really don't care about this.
Hit the thumbs up.
I want to hear her new plan for life.
Let me see how the poll is doing.
Her and these stupid polls.
Because they're pathetic, because they're drunk morons. Yep, I agree. And that's the other thing that people don't get.
What? Who is UA? I don't even know who that is.
I am extremely secure in who I am. I do not need a...
Laura, I'm sorry, but somebody who's secure in who they are, they don't go and, you know, get their stomach stapled. Like, they don't get, or whatever the fuck you got. They're not on Ozempic. They're not fucking, you know, wearing color contacts, wigs, you know, putting on fucking makeup to the point where it's like, whoa, girl, what's going on? Stop it. You're not secure in yourself at all, Laura.
Approval? The only people that I need approval for are people that support me. I absolutely do not need the approval of someone that doesn't like me. And I don't care to have their approval. I don't give a fuck if Queen Bee,
I don't give a fuck.
Granny, Clue, Jay, Nonsense, if they give their approval of me or not. I don't give a fuck. Why is that keep happening?
Why is it? I don't give a fuck. A fuck.
And that's also the difference between me and a lot of people. And I said it yesterday. I'll have 50 people in here. I don't care. As long as I know that it's true supporters. Plain and simple. I know who's got my back and I know who doesn't. And I know who understands me and I know who doesn't.
Mm.
And I'm okay with it. If starting over means having 10 people in my chat, oh well, then starting over sucks, but it is what it is.
How many times has she had to start over? Just asking for a friend.
And if I agree, 9 times out of 10, some things are just left better unsaid. Yeah, I really don't listen to either one.
Oh, it is Keith Utzi in her chat. I don't know why he hangs out in her chat, Keith Utzi. It's weird.
And that's the other thing. This community used to be everyday people, creator-wise. We all had our little quirks. We all had our strengths and our weaknesses. I mean, every one of us did.
What is she talking about, dude?
But at the end of the day, we were a community. Everybody had their own time.
You know what's funny? Laura was never even like the community that she's referred to is not even like a community that she was even accepted in. I don't know who she's like even referring to. It's really funny.
Now, it's not like that. The quote unquote main players take
back to the drawing
up
board
the entire fucking day. They don't care about anybody else. They don't even care about their own people. You got Queen on 12, 14 hours a day because she goes on twice a day. You got Granny on 5, 6 hours. You got Clue on another 7, 8 hours. They're always overlapping, talking about the exact same thing. That makes it not fun.
If she's on Ozempic after gastric bypass and she has a huge problem, just give up and go eat a Big Mac, Laura. Oh my God. Yeah, she does romanticize it. Oh my God. Yeah. During COVID, nobody could leave the house. I'm like, I don't know how you end up on Ozempic after having gastric bypass surgery. It's crazy.
It makes it not fun for subscribers, and it makes it not fun for creators.
I don't know, Laura. It seems like all these people and their subscribers are having a great time. You're the only one who seems to not be having a fucking great time.
I've seen people do it a lot. I don't know if they plan it that way, but it's like they're so afraid of their subscribers going to someone else that they, like if Nonsense is live.
I think that's you, Laura, because like you won't even say people's names because you don't want people to go in their chats.
Clue will be like, do I send them over to Nonsense or Elevated Truth? If Clue has a good stream, then Elevated Truth wants those subscribers.
Pancreas,
so then it puts
yeah.
her in a position like, oh my God. Then it puts Clue in a position like, oh my God.
I think she is scared of that girl.
Which one do I go to? You know, who do I send it to?
And what the fuck is she looking at? What is this?
And I just can't stand the way they do that. Too many creators talk in riddles so they don't offend each other, so they don't, exactly. Like, I really don't think they all like each other. I don't. Sorry, but I don't. I think Clue uses QB, or did. I really don't think Cletus likes B-Tim. I think...
Oh my God, dude. Who cares about these people? All right, I'm fast forwarding.
Like, he's above you. I hate people that talk like that.
Oh, she doesn't like B-Tim. We all know
there's
that.
not one creator here that's better than the other.
She's just so mad. She is so mad that she can't be part of this fucking money-making community here.
And I think the non-authenticity of him is what I don't like.
All right. I'm trying to find it if she talks about...
I agree. And the few times that I've heard him, I feel the same way.
I don't know who she's talking about.
I don't care for Angela Clips and Giggles. I happen to like her.
Oh my God, dude. You just keep fast forwarding and it's her talking shit about another person.
Like 10 or 11.
Community.
Someone that's getting...
Take a shot every time Laura says community.
2,000 viewers on every live. She should be at 100,000 subs already.
Who?
But it's just because it's the same subs every time. None of them are growing in...
Laura, drama communities are like never going to grow outside of their communities, right? It's very hard. Unless a new thing happens, like most of these drama communities come together by accident, right? And then it's not going to grow. It's only going to grow as big as the community was when it came to be. You know, maybe a couple of people here and there are going to come in, but like for the most part, it's a drama community that's like kind of self-contained. Like people are not going to find Queen Bee's channel from like, you know, somewhere else, and then you'd have to like know what they're talking about. Like to join in the drama now is so hard. How would you even expect to grow your channel? Just like my channel, like nobody's gonna come here if they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. The fuck, oh my god.
Conjunction with how many viewers they have, it's just very unequal. Same thing with their thumb ups. They get like 1,000 thumb ups.
Thumb ups.
And
thumbs up, you mean?
Why aren't they growing exponentially?
Wow, she's like really fucking. Again, Laura, why aren't their channels growing? Because if you go click on Queen Bee's live right now and you hear them talking, you're gonna have no fucking idea who they're talking about. So unless you've been following the drama for like years and years and years, you're not gonna fucking know. It's like, what do you mean? Why aren't their channels growing? What? It's not, you'd have to be following the drama for like so long to even understand what's going on their channels.
Why aren't their channels at 100,000 subs already with that many people? Because
drama channels don't grow like that, Laura. They never do. It's gonna fizzle out and die soon.
It's the same fucking people. Once those people are gone, they're not gonna have anybody. So that's why I'm saying people look at that and be like, oh my God, they're so popular. No, they're really not. It's just everyone in this community watches them.
Right.
That's the difference. But they'll never get out of this community if they don't change.
That's right, Laura. And they probably don't care because, you know, they came in the community and that's it. They probably don't have a goal of being a bigger creator. You're the only person here that seems intent on becoming a bigger creator, which is great. There's people in their 50s, 60s, 70s that become, you know, get 100,000 subscribers. The problem is, the difference is that they actually focus on things that a lot of people care about, whether it's, you know, fucking politics or, I don't know, DIY things or cooking videos or something that a lot of people would want to see. Okay. Nobody wants to hear people talking about BJ. There's only a certain amount of people that want to hear that. You'd have to know who BJ is, right? In order to fucking care about, to hear about her. So you'd have to follow BJ to fucking know who she is. It's like, what do you not get about that? Like Laura, she never understands why her channel's not growing. I'm like, because you're doing the same thing you're talking about right now. You're talking about these smaller creators that nobody fucking knows unless you're in this community. You know, you have to think outside of that. What is something that a lot of people are interested in, and find your niche. She'll never do that.
And
never.
That's something I learned. It's something Molly learned. Something a lot of people learned. Sad but true. That's
what
my dog.
The fuck is that?
You hear that? That is my fucking dog. It does this every night.
What even happened to her dog? Wasn't the dog like sick or something? And had cancer and had to get its leg fucking amputated?
Karma! 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 Come here.
I've never heard a black lab do that.
Here,
That's weird.
I'm telling you, she's fucking possessed.
I'm sure she is. She lives with you. Oh my god, dude. This is like painful.
But, because BJ is boring? So, yeah. It's my lab. Has anyone ever heard a dog do that before? Like, literally, she does it every day. Every night. Even the other dogs looked up. Like, what is that?
Oh my god.
Like staring out my door.
I don't know. Maybe there's an animal out there, Laura. You ever think of that?
That's weird.
Typically, dogs just don't start howling. There's usually a reason why. They hear another dog barking, a cat, maybe a stray cat meowing or fighting outside, a person. She's like, it's so weird.
Doesn't even react. Ew, you can hear it.
All right, I'm just fast forwarding. I thought she did a plan here of like her new, what she's going to do with her channel.
No, that's the old one.
Have your pet spayed or neutered.
Let's see.
What the fuck is she doing? I'm sorry, I'm just fast forwarding because this is like almost.
Oh, I've done that, UA.
UA, Laura's new bestie.
If you're watching on a computer, you shouldn't have that problem.
No, that was the daughter's dog she dumped. Or is trying to dump, I
Cannot
think.
even believe that happened. Rest in peace, Mary Magdalene.
All right. I don't know what the fuck she's talking
I
about.
hope your demons are finally gone.
What?
Rest in peace, BJ. No, I'm just kidding. Brittany, like I said, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Deal with it. And anyone else got a fucking problem, you can suck my left. And that's truly how I feel. So on that note, I hope everyone has a good night. Make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Whoops. Whoops. Her computer is like, just shut itself up, dude. She's fucking crazy, bro. She's insane. Let's go to her post and see if she got any fucking comments. Hey, Be Real. Who's Be Real? Be Tim? I don't get it. Or is she talking to the guy? Yeah, rest in peace, Mary Magdalene. What was that about? I don't know. I think I have pretty nice legs. Thanks for thinking of me, dumbass. For context on why this was posted, Be Real or Be Fam, I can't remember which one made a comment in Soup's chat that said with sarcasm, oh, I bet Laura's legs are just so nice. So that's why I just posted a picture to show her my legs, which I am quite proud of. Dude, there's something wrong with this bitch. There is something fucking wrong with her. Laura, nobody can see your legs. You're wearing baggy jeans. I just don't understand where her brain is at. They're talking about, because I don't know, maybe Laura doesn't understand. They posted what happened to her vape thing? That thing looks like it's been through the fucking ringer 3 times. How do you wear a bracelet with all this shit hanging from it? That would drive me nuts. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. They're talking about, you used a picture of somebody's leg that obviously was having some issues going on, right? And this is what she posted. Where's her cancer tattoo? I thought it was on her arm over here. That's weird. Where is it? You guys know what I'm talking about? Remember she got that cancer tattoo? Where'd it go? I don't see it. I thought it was on like her arm over here. Unless it's just like out of the picture, but where the fuck did it go? Am I like imagining things, or like wasn't it on like her forearm right here? Where the fuck did it go, dude? Maybe it's on the inside part of one of her arms, I guess. I don't know. That's weird. Anyway. Yeah, Laura. I mean, this is not really showing off your legs that well. I mean, if you want to show your legs off, put them, like, take a picture of your leg. Like, you're wearing, like, baggy jeans. Frumpy, baggy jeans. It's on the inside of her forearm. Yeah, wow, dude. All right. Anyway, that's enough Laura for today. She just proved here, though, that the picture that Alicia had in her video was a recent picture. Her hair is the same. I don't know I think Laura just let her hair go gray, I'm assuming. Unless that's like a blonde. I don't know if that's supposed to be blonde. It looks gray to me, though. It looks like a gray hair. No, I know. If you're wrong, so be it, but I don't see it. Oh, she had cellulitis. Yeah, it's life-threatening. It's a blood poison. My boyfriend just had it, and also so my friend died from that. He got stung by a bee. Dude, this was the craziest thing. This kid, Brian, that I went to school with, he was this big, tall, huge kid. Huge. It is a wig, right? Or it's like, I think she has like a fake ponytail or something and like extensions, clip-ins. There, it looks very fake, the curls and everything. Anyway, he got stung by a bee, okay? And it got infected and he fucking died from it. He got cellulitis. That's exactly what he had, and he died. It's very serious. And it was like really shocking. But yeah, dude. She could pop a basketball, no problem. Excuse me. Hold on. Sorry, there's something stuck in my throat. I mean, I probably could too. I have pretty big hands, but damn. Yeah, her Journey channel did go up before her diagnosis. Well, it did. That is true. Before she knew exactly what was going on, she definitely put that up. Anyway, yeah. I mean, you're putting a picture up of somebody's leg if they have cellulitis, dude, like, their leg's probably not going to look that good. Okay? It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, he died from it. It was really sad because he was a really, really, probably one of like the nicest kids when we were growing up. He was such a sweetheart. I'll never forget. We were in gym class and we were playing badminton, and we were like, you know, we were being assholes, like kids, like trying to hit the badminton as hard as we can, the birdie thing. So he goes back one time to take like a fucking swing, like a really like hard swing. And my friend walks behind him, this girl, Nicole, and he fucking accidentally slashes her face wide. Dude, I felt so bad for this girl. I mean, it slashed her nose wide open. She had to get stitches. He was like, dude, every day for the rest of like her life, he apologized to her. He felt so bad. Oh my God, it was terrible. Yeah, it was fucked up. But he was like the nicest guy. I couldn't believe it. He just died last year or like the year before from like a total, like, sadly, every time we hear somebody that we know that I grew up with that died, we're always like, oh, drug overdose, like obviously, you know, because that's just statistically what it is. But when he died, I'm like, there's no way, dude. Like, he's not a drug addict. He never did drugs. He wasn't like that kind of kid when we were growing up. He drank, but he wasn't a drug user from what I knew him, you know. But yeah, some like freak thing, man. He got stung by a bee. He was supposed to go back to the doctor, got cellulitis, and that's how he died. Fucking crazy. My age, same age as me. We went to school together. It's so invisible. She freaked when we looked at an X-ray. What do you mean? It's so invasive. What's that? Oh, the cellulitis. It's really scary, dude. Really scary shit. So, and Laura, of course, is using it against her. Anyway, all right. I got things to do today. I gotta get on with my day, but it was absolutely lovely, lovely talking to you guys, as per usual. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for everybody who came in, chatted, super chat, whatever. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will definitely be back sometime soon. All right. I will talk to you guys later. I'm definitely going to go eat. I don't want to eat on here. So, and I got to eat something. I'm starving. But I will talk to you guys soon. I'll be back. And that's it. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Stay warm because it's fucking freezing out. All right. Talk to you guys later.